Oh, Susie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Come on up.
What'd you do? Did you just smack your cat?
No, Susie's a dog. She's little.
No.
You just pushed her off the bed.
No, I tried to get her to jump up on her own. Sometimes she can make it, sometimes she can't, and most of the time she just like jumps and just like doesn't. I don't know. I'm mean. That's the moral of the story.
I know exactly what you mean. Because when I used to have like small dogs, small family dogs, and when they got older, sometimes they would make the jump onto the couch, sometimes they wouldn't, and they would just like their head would make it on, but the rest of their body just smacks against the couch and they just go flying off. Yeah.
Hey, you know, the strong survive.
It didn't hurt her, but it's just funny.
So funny.
Let's see here. So now there's a link for this fucking broadcast somewhere now. Right?
Somewhere over the Twitch
here it
stream.
is.
No, YouTube.
We found
Here we fucking
it.
go. Watch, Fang, Gang, make poor decisions.
Oh,
Let's be honest, that's what this whole thing's about.
yeah, you know what? I did technically make a poor decision yesterday with trying to. Last week, when it came to me trying to get this goddamn sword. Like, oh, I fall again, I crawl up again. Fall again, I crawl up again.
I really wanted that sword though, so I appreciate it, and I think the rope maybe helped.
Did you want it more or less than you wanted the Louis Vuitton giant rat purse?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I do want the sword less than I want that rat purse, and I was thinking about it today, actually. I was like, you know, as soon as we have downtime, like, I am hunting that little fucking old lady, and I'm stealing her goddamn purse.
You're gonna get your ass beat by Edna the Anchor a second time, is what you're gonna do.
No, I really want that purse. It's so fashionable.
Watch Fangang make poor decisions. Yes, that's an accurate title now.
Absolutely improvise that NPC, like, in the moment, including the giant rat purse. I just want you to know I was very proud of the rat purse the moment I said it.
It was beautiful.
Oh, God. Alrighty, so, last we left... Oh, sorry, is everyone ready to go? We're fucking 10 minutes past the hour here. Ryan has not yet showed up. We'll get him in whenever he does.
That guy sucks.
Yeah, well, you know. He sucks, but he's ours.
He sucks.
He sucks. We all agree he sucks. We'll bully him when he gets here. So, last we left Fang Gang here within the winding corridors of Blue Alley, having braved traps, puzzles, and the occasional vicious gelatinous cube. You have been seeking, still to no avail, the artifact that you have been employed to find by your mysterious benefactor, the mustachioed man known only as Lord Walrus. A step up from your usual activities, yes? Guarding smugglers or stealing from thieves. Hopefully, if you are able to obtain this artifact, the Celestine Unicorn, a platinum statue of a unicorn concealed somewhere within this alley, well, that's your ticket to the big leagues, baby. Good payment, and a little bit of fame for yourselves. Let's see. Last we left the party, you had been pressing down this corridor and had gazed into the smoke-filled chamber with these many bronze plates dangling from the ceiling. At the far end of the room, a moon-touched blade attached to a thick chain. Between the combined efforts of Saya and Gentle Thing, you guys were able to recover this blade while Ruzak, Echo, and Gobs were recovering during a short rest. The party has just reconvened here without the chamber, Saya now holding the blade as the party looks on. The dungeon is yours, adventurers. What would you like to do?
And that, as Saya finally finds herself on solid ground. Oh, okay. I think I have bruises on my bruises.
Gentle Thing will thank Saya while looking deeply at the sword with eyes of longing.
Do you want it, gentle thing?
Gentle Thing will straighten, and some of the hairs will like stand up on end, and she will like shake her head sheepishly no, but like you can tell she wants that damn sword. she wants that so bad.
Well, when Saya's done with her emergency phone call,
Her emergency fantasy phone call.
yeah, she's currently got her like fingers in phone motion up to her.
I'm so sorry. That was
Here.
just Arisande speaking to me telepathically. Something about whispering sweet nothings. Actually, you don't need to hear that. Let's
Wait a
move
minute.
on. Gentle Thing will ask Saya if she's okay if she could look at the sword, like if Gentle Thing could look at the sword.
Oh, sure. And she happily hands you the sword.
Oh, that's so nice. Wow. She smiles at Saya, thankfully, and you can still see a little bit of hunger and greed in her eyes at this sword. Ben, what the hell's going on with the sword? What do I see?
So, this slender rapier before you, with its filigreed basket hilt, is very clearly well constructed, and it shines with a dim light of its own, illuminating the dark alley around you out to a radius of 10 feet. As you hold it within your hand, it does not feel any better balanced than any weapon that you've held before, or any lighter, any sharper. Simply this effect of providing a bit of light seems to be noticeable.
You know, I know who would love that sword.
Gentle Thing quirks an eye. Brow?
Oh, I don't know. Just something I was just thinking about. Regardless, what's our next task? I need to, get moving before these bruises prevent me from moving.
We really only have like one room left.
Mm-hmm.
And you mean the room that nearly killed one of our friends?
Yes.
Yep.
The thing I think Gentle Thing can get fast enough to a point where she could potentially just avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to hope the other door is unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's something I could potentially try, assuming that weird, creepy thing appears once more.
I mean,
Are you going to crawl on the roof?
Oh, no, I don't plan to crawl on the roof.
Oh my gosh, I was going to suggest that.
Well, look, I performed one acrobatic trick a couple of times, and now everyone. Why?
Look, it's your whole thing now. We've decided.
No. My thing is performing music, singing, dance, that kind of thing.
We already
And
have
crawling on the
walls.
ceiling.
Sorry, but we do actually have that role filled out. That is Echo's official role as the entertainer. So you're gonna be Spider Person.
You can see like twitch over the eyebrow. She's just like, I am not Spider Person. I am just a person.
Okay, crawl on wall person.
How am I going to get rid of you folks? I just want to be recognized as a person, not something weird or creepy, okay? I've had enough of that shit.
We are, but we're also recognizing you as someone who can crawl on a wall. It's pretty impressive.
No, come on. All you had to do is put all your digits on and just crawl the wall. Tell me, you guys haven't done that before?
No.
Gentle Thing will ask Saya what her plan is first before we execute it.
Well, my patron has given me some spells. If that thing appears once more, I can cast one of those spells and hope it succeeds. It's more an enhancement of my natural charisma. Instead of making me look more attractive like I typically would during performances, I would make myself look a lot more daunting, such as to frighten them.
My
Is there
gosh.
anything I can roll to see if that would work?
No.
Because I feel like that is an undead creature, and can you scare the undead? Like the little
Yeah.
spectral ghost that came out? I don't know, and I
Yeah.
don't think Gentle Thing would know because I have a -1 intelligence.
No, that's very fair. Go ahead and roll me a religion check here, Gentle Thing, as you consider the rumors that you may have picked up during your time within Waterdeep.
Sure. Oh, I got a 20, but it's
Very
19.
nice. No, very nice. With a natural 20, you remember at one point in the past a very amusing evening where you were in the process of attempting to steal the alms box from a priest of Helm who you had seen preaching very vigorously out in the street. You managed to get this guy a little bit liquored up against his precepts, and very quickly you had him in a fiery sermon talking about the evils of undeath, the foul creatures which crawl forth from the grave. Must be the fear of God put into them. Only the fear itself will drive them back and turn the undead. He was very clear on that one point. The undead are immune to many conditions. Fear is not one of them.
Gentle Thing will say, that might work.
It's a gamble, of course, but it's. I was told to spread my wings, my little butterfly. Yes, in that exact tone.
It sounds
She
kind
will-
of gross.
What'd you
She'll
say?
say, I love gambling.
I can make it harder to hit you, but I won't be able to cast any more stronger magic if I do.
The thing is, if I cast this spell and it succeeds, I need to stay very close to you. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bit of a pickle.
Wait. If it's triggered by, like, things landing on certain tiles in the room, why don't we just stand out here, maybe take some of the gold and
She still has the
money
pole,
from the
right?
other room and just toss them in?
If she has the pole, just tap it, see if it comes out.
You certainly wouldn't think that an
That's
undead creature wouldn't be so dumb as to just come out for a stick.
I don't think it comes out for a stick. I think it comes out due to a trigger. A lot of the rooms that we're in are puzzles. And I think this puzzle is don't stand on the wrong tile, or as creepy ghost bitch will come out and suck your life out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Looks
not in a
over
good
at
way.
Ruzak. Yeah, I don't think that would be very fun.
I think
So
I
we-
will take the 10-foot pole and push down on this one. The first one.
Very good. As you gaze within the room upon the many murals along the wall, watching the symbols of Helmite priests and Mistrin clerics, their holy symbols flashing, you wonder whether the specter will emerge from the coffin within the mural once again as you probe the floor before you with the 10-foot pole. However, to no avail. As you press each of the tiles within range, you create no further disturbances within the room before you.
Does the pictures along the wall, are they like on the wall, or are they like paintings like on canvas?
Are they on the wall, or are they paintings on canvas? They are reliefs. They are carved into the wall themselves.
I thought thought if we could like shoot arrows to tear it up, we might break the spell.
Have we tried going over to silver tiles?
That's a good idea.
Because I don't think it will be that easy, because if it is, I'm not that strong, and I'm pretty sure I cannot make that jump.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't remember from last week.
No, Ruzok was on the gold tiles. I remember that.
Yeah. But did something happen to Ruzok to like paralyze him in this spot?
He got fear condition, I think.
Should we...
Ruzok speaks up, a little bit pained with his current 3 maximum HP, a little pallid as he says, "It was a 1-2 punch. Took a step in, started to follow the gold tiles to the south, and then the holy symbols of those clerics flashed. Made me afraid. Couldn't move any further. Then the specter came out of the coffin," as he points to the relief of the coffin within the wall. He says, "It touched me, and you saw the rest."
Well, sadly, I was in a different room. I couldn't even see what happened. I'm so sorry.
Yes, you were very, very helpful in that situation.
Well, I was going to try and help out, but there's not much I can do in a crowded hallway.
Okay, that's good. Maybe try again to help out.
Okay, so is anyone here familiar with Helmite or Mysteran traditions?
No.
Do I have to roll another religion check?
Yeah.
Hit the second nat 20, gentle thing. Just do it.
Here, I can actually give her advantage on this roll. I'm proficient in religion.
I'm gonna just also try without advantage.
Yeah, you guys could just roll religion and not let the person with a -1 intelligence think about religion.
I have 10.
Ruzok says, no, it's good for her. Let her think.
Oh, I got a 13.
I thought you rolled a second nat 20 for a second, Bob.
No.
I was like, motherfucker.
No. Should I roll with advantage? Are you gonna help me, Saya?
Oh, I already rolled, but sure,
Okay,
I'll give you
perfect. No,
advantage.
that's perfect. That's perfect.
You could roll as well if you want.
Alright, so, I'll go in order here. Our 17, our 13, our 10, our 8. With the 17, what aspect in particular are you pondering here?
I'm pondering the aspect of the orientation of these the traditions of burial rites within those two religions.
Alright, give me just a second, because your DM did not really come prepped with burial rites in those traditions either. Give me just a moment.
As he uses his secret weapon that we use.
The Wikipedia?
If Ben didn't think about it, that means that's not the answer to the puzzle.
But we could get some interesting lore here. Hold on. So, on the subject of Mistran burial rites, you would know that traditionally, bodies. This is a fairly common act, as many public funerals for magic users, very many important people, are buried in this way. This is not common knowledge, but some of this mythological imagery may have settled into your minds. Is that generally Mistran burial rituals begin with a cleansing of the body. Water infused with various spell components. The body's dressed in garments of midnight blue, which is the sacred color of Mistra. The silver and star-shaped decorations, which are representative of Mistra's holy symbol, are also common, sometimes covering the eyes, sometimes placed upon the ears. The service itself is preferably held under a night sky and preferably under a full moon, as prayers, hymns, and recitations of the deceased's accomplishments during life are spoken. Oftentimes, the burial process ends with cremation, as the conversion of the body to flame, into energy, into essence, is considered to be a holy act for those who study the weave. As for Helm himself, bodies are typically washed and dressed in a ceremonial armor, with the symbol of Helm, a gauntlet holding a sword pinned over the heart. Typically the service would take place in the shrine or temple. The ceremonies are often solemn and quiet, focusing on the deceased's deeds and acts of sacrifice, acts of duty, and acts of courage. The bereaved are invited to share memories, and often the bodies are interred within the ground with a headstone bearing Helm's symbol.
And any others?
That's what we know with the 17. Echo,
Well,
with
that's
13,
something.
what are you focusing on?
I was just wondering if she was going to know. If she was just going to be able to, like. Just understand what Saya was trying to ask, like, at all. She wasn't looking for anything in particular. She was just trying to figure out if she knew anything
Very fair.
of what Saya was talking about.
Very fair. So, as the two of you gaze upon the room here, as you consider the burial rituals that are being displayed, you do not consider any connection to the floor tiles in front of you. You do consider, once again, the text upon the walls, though. Two portions. First off, graven into the wall in capital letters, the words, "Get through." Secondly, you can see a piece of graffiti scrawled upon the wall at an awkward angle saying, "Mistra can what Helm cannot."
So, that's something. I just had a random flash of insight about religious burial ceremonies. I don't know if that is entirely helpful here. Mr. Can, but Helm cannot. Mr. is that magic lady, right?
The goddess of magic, yes.
Oh, I was saying that in character.
Oh.
But, so, Helm is a god of order. Pure order. Law and order. What is something that law and order can't do? Break the rules, maybe? With what, magic? I could just be overthinking this, you know. I need your opinions here, teammates.
What if we can only get into the room under a full moon?
Well, you have a very shiny looking sword that is very much reminiscent of a beautiful full moon.
Oh, yeah. Gentle Thing will look down at the sword.
And if we're breaking the rules, then we can either just crawl
What-
across the wall, looks at Saya, or
Why does everyone want me to crawl on the freaking ceiling? It was
Or-
already decent enough the first time. I'm wearing a... Okay.
like
look.
Gob said, we can like
Wouldn't
jump
Breaking
onto the
the-
silver tiles.
wouldn't the breaking the rules just be just walk there, just walk straight across and go?
Well, that's what get through is. We need
That-
to get through whatever that is, right?
Right? Like, but wouldn't just hopping over or just going over that tile, just ignoring the path and just going up and going straight to the door, wouldn't that just be ignoring the rules?
It was just a thought. You know, the only way that we're going to really find out is if we send in a guinea pig. How about
Rizok
Gentle
says,
Thing?
"I volunteer, Gobs."
Gentle Thing
Yeah.
agrees. Steps
Yeah.
aside and holds out her hand.
All right.
Go on, Gobs.
You
You're
got this.
You are a
clearly
brave
the
volunteer.
bravest.
So, Gobs, exactly what are you doing?
I'm going to think real quick. Okay, are you gonna hand me the sword, or do you just want to go in?
Gentle Thing said, I'll follow behind you closely.
Hello.
Ryan's here!
Oh, what's
Is
up,
this
Ryan?
where we all yell shame?
Holy shit, this day has been fucking wild.
You okay,
Oh,
dude?
man. What's going on? Oh, by the way, we're streaming.
Yeah, we're on stream, by the way.
Yeah.
FYI.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. It's just I've been fucking everywhere today.
Like Johnny Cash, my dude. Well, we are exactly where we last were without Ruzok's leadership. You've managed to bully Gob within your absence. You have managed to bully Gobs into the room in order to test out a new hypothesis here.
Dope.
All right.
Wait, do you have proficiency in finesse weapons, Gobs?
I have proficiency in simple martial and firearms, all weapons.
Okay.
That
Right. Which is what a rapier is, right?
Firearm.
Is a simple.
A rapier counts as a martial weapon, does it not?
yes.
It takes great skill to wield one of those with any level of finesse.
Sure. If you want, I can hand you the sword.
I just want to see if the room will react differently for the sword going in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's where you're going to go in, right? Come on, Chum Chum. And
Yep.
she gives you a little smack on the goblin ears. You can do it.
Okay.
Gentle
Giant, if
Thing.
you really want to do it, like I'll grab his ears, you grab his legs, and we just kind of chuck him in. That's him.
I'm going to go in. I'm going in. Just am I going in with a sword or not?
Yeah.
That's not much.
Gentle Thing will pass it to you and say, "Don't break this, or I'll kill you myself."
All right.
Oh, so violent. Gosh.
What love?
Everyone. Once everyone's ready, I'm gonna go in.
Very good, Gobs. Exactly what do you do?
I'm going to hold it forward, the sword, and I'm gonna just test the thing of just ignoring rules, and I'll step in and then step on the tile. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's happened so far?
Did you pause and wait?
Are
you dead,
I'm
Gobs?
just
As you
no.
pause there, Gobs, go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Okay.
As you step into the room and as you hesitate, you see the many panels upon the wall around you flash with a bright blue light, which seems to scream through your very mind, causing your primal sense of fear to be evoked. You are frightened in all four directions as you see the specter begin to rise from the coffin upon the mural once again. Go ahead and roll for initiative this time. No one is surprised, as we are very much aware how this trap works.
Figured it, guys.
I think I did too. You just go through the door.
Yeah, you just don't
You
stop.
just go. That's what get through means. It means
Yeah. It seems to only work when they stop.
yeah.
Stop moving. The trap goes off.
It's the dumbest trap ever. Ruzok, you have the initiative here. What would you like to do?
I'm going to run up 5, 10, 15, and could I grab gobs from here with my long reach, or is that only for attacks?
It's only for attacks, unfortunate. Oh, well, hold on. Give me the language, because a shove
It's
or grapple is
melee-
considered a special
It's
attack.
melee attack is the exact wording. I know because monks work with it.
Yeah, when you make a melee attack on your turn, your reach is 5 feet greater than normal.
Make a melee attack. It counts. A shove is considered to be a special melee attack. A grapple is considered to be a special melee attack as well. So go for it.
Alright, I'm going to try and grab gobs I assume it's uncontested.
I would hope so, right, Gobs? Actually,
I was gonna say I'm frightened. In all directions.
You're frightened, and he is attempting to drag you in the direction of one of these murals. I'll say it's contested, but contested at disadvantage, given that you do inherently trust your brother Ruzak here.
Right. What am I rolling?
So you're gonna roll. So Ruzak's gonna roll a grapple, and you're gonna roll an acrobatics or an athletics at disadvantage.
All right.
Because you're trying to lose this, right?
Yeah. I guess. Okay.
Well,
Unfortunately, Ruzak, you go for his ears, right? I mean, you just do. He's facing away, like they're the nearest thing. After so many years of being grabbed by the ears by you, Gobs' reflexes are well honed. It just you see the moon-touched saber turning around and menacing you for a moment. You see his eyes wide with that gobblish fear in them. The grapple here, unfortunately, does not function. What's your action?
It is my action. In that case, I'm just gonna step back one, and I'm gonna pull a dagger from my side and prepare to throw it.
Absolutely. Anything else on your turn?
That'll be it.
Echo, what would you like to do?
Oh. I'm like, do I help in the fight, or do I run and open the door? Ooh. Ooh.
I think you should viciously mock Gobs.
Oh gosh.
But I do that on the daily anyway.
That's the best action.
Okay, I 5 feet to there. Me, 5, 10. You know what? While the trap's triggered, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20 to the door, just running straight through.
Uh-huh.
And as I'm still moving, I want to use my object interaction to grab the door handle and try and open it.
Absolutely. As you grab the door handle here and you try to open it, go ahead and make me a strength check.
Oh, no. Okay.
Can you hit a 20?
No, I've got a
Never
minus
mind.
1.
In that case, do not make me a strength check. Echo, you...
No, wait! I'll have a... No, I have a plus 0. because
Okay,
Jack
let's see
great.
it. Let's see it.
So...
Hold on.
Nope.
Echo, bracing, trying to make your shoulders a little broader as you reflexively change as you lean into the pull. It's not opening. You can see, you get the sense, as you do not see a lock upon this door, that very likely the magic of whatever this trap is holding it shut for the moment. That's your object interaction.
Okay.
Gosh, so salty there, Bob.
Like, I thought if I opened the door, it would stop the trap.
It
was
might
an
have, you
idea.
never know.
I am... Ooh. I'm gonna turn around and, I will vicious mockery the spectre?
Very good. How would you like to mock it?
She'll turn around and say, I know. Even for a corpse, you look like shit.
Very good. Let's see here. That's going to be a 5 on the wisdom save as it gasps and inhales part of its own essence here. Go ahead and roll that damage.
2.
2 points of damage here as
Oh
the
my
specter furiously begins to hurl itself in your direction while really attempting to sort of get a glimpse of itself in these shining floor tiles. Anything else on your turn, Echo?
I think that's it, because I think I've used my movement. That's my action. Yeah, that's me.
Dobbs, you is frightened. What would you like to do?
Gobs.
You're muted, Chubbs.
Gobs is
Save us.
quiet.
Save is at the end, right?
Oh, saves
If
at the
I
end of your
rem-
turn, yep.
Okay. I can still make an attack, will just be at disadvantage, right?
Oh, yeah, if you have a ranged weapon.
Uh, in that case, I will, I guess, cast Firebolt, I guess, because I'm frightened, it will just be at disadvantage.
Go for it.
26.
Man, the Quivering Finger here strikes true regardless. Damn, your fucking disadvantage dice tonight are insane. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
Like a 15 on disadvantage for me.
There we get a single point of damage here as the fiery energy is resisted here by this incorporeal undead. Anything else on your turn, Saya? Or Gobs?
I'm gonna make this say no, because can't do anything.
Go ahead and give me the wisdom save.
Okay. Yeah.
You remain
6.
frightened here, Gobs, unfortunately, of both the specter before you and also the many shining amulets upon the wall around you. That's going to bring us to Saya's turn.
Right. Saya is going to enter into this beastie's field of vision. And, son, I hope you taught me this spell right. What was it? Oh, I know. And she's going to just point at that thing and grin malevolently, casting the spell Cause Fear.
Absolutely. Let's see here. A construct or an undead is immune to this effect. So,
Oh, you just okay. It was immune to turn the undead. That's what it was. Okay.
Yes. Well, this creature is not immune to fear. However, in the wording of the spell that you have just given us, this spell in particular is ineffective upon constructs and undead. Very similar to the command spell at level 1. So you're welcome to go ahead and choose another spell here if you'd wish.
I have another idea. Let's see. Originating from... Okay. Gonna keep moving. And instead of that spell, because I still want to try and look scary, I'm gonna use Fey Presence instead.
Nice.
Solid. Super. It's going to bring us to 10-foot cube, Warlock save, Charmed or Frightened. And you're going for Charmed or Frightened here?
I'm gonna go for Frightened.
Very good.
I'm aiming at the Spectre, yeah.
With a natural 3, you see the Spectre... Well, first off, go ahead and describe your Fey Presence.
So the Fey Presence, Outer Sunday, I've written as a Archfey of the Stars. So I imagine that her eyes glow faintly like starlight, but it's not a comforting glow. It's like once you see those eyes, all you see now is a silhouette of a terrifying form full of shadows and inky blackness all around it, pointing at you. You can only see the fanged smile glistening like twinkling stars, those fangs beneath, as Outer Sunday has very much taught Saya well how to use this particular element to be scary when needed.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, the creature recoils before you from your ability here. Anything else on your turn?
Wait.
That was...
Don't I also have to make the save?
No, 10-foot
each
cube originating. A 10-foot cube originates from a side of the player's choice that's adjacent to them. So that's very easily placeable upon the Spectre here. That's going to bring us to the Spectre's turn, which... Actually, no, it's not actually. Saya, at the end of your turn here, as you move into this area, go ahead and make me a wisdom save as you see the trap upon the wall flash once again, and a howling emerge from the image of the coffin upon the relief.
Very good.
11's going to fail here, as you two were frightened here, as you trigger the same trap as Gobs, a second specter emerging into the room. A specter here on 15 is frightened of you, Saya. It cannot move any closer to you. Instead, it is going to choose between fear and rage, pure blind rage, as it hurls itself in the direction of Echo here, attacking with disadvantage, attempting to claim a little bit of your own beauty and comeliness. That's going to be a 16 to fucking hit.
16, and then minus a 1d4.
Minus a 1d4. Correct. Thank you. 15.
I mean, my armor's a 13, it hits.
What's your max HP?
My max HP is 15.
If you fail this
my
Constitution
God.
save, you will die.
This might-
Echo.
I was gonna say, this might just, like, outright kill me.
If anyone has inspiration, I recommend you use it here.
Don't.
Fine, take it.
Oh, thank God.
You could have said it nicer.
We're going right back to Grandpa Trinket.
We are never
no,
going
we're not
back
going
to
back to
that
Grandpa Trinket. Let me tell you, we're not going back to Grandpa Trinket. That was a one-off. For you. That was definitely a
No.
one-off.
No, we're going back to Grandpa Trinket.
Oh no.
No.
Ruzak wants seconds.
Alright. So, go ahead and roll that con save, Echo, with advantage from Gob's inspiration here. The DC 10.
Oh.
15 is going to pass here. The moment you see the specter reach into Echo's form, that mirthful grin upon her lips vanishes as the spectral hand touches her heart and stops its movement for the briefest of seconds. As you fall backward, it begins to beat once again, but you are on the verge of life and death here. You're at 0 HP, right?
Yep. I am unconscious.
That is the specter's turn here. We understand the nature of the trap here, but we have yet to begin to respect it. Gentle Fang, what would you like to do?
Is it an action to pick up a dead body? Or do I have to make a strength save?
So, a dead body? Someone
Well-
who's actually dead
well,
is object
Echo,
interaction.
I guess.
Echo, who's unconscious, given the fact that you still need to transport her safely, is considered a grapple action.
Okay, and that is a strength.
Yeah, but it's uncontested in this case. You're able to carry her.
Oh, okay. So it would just be an action
Yeah,
to
just
carry
you
her.
declare the action that you're going to carry her, and then you grapple her, and you can move her.
Okay, so 15, 20, and I guess I could pick her up at 15, right? I could pick her up,
You certainly may.
and then I can get back out.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go in my movement 15, pick up Echo, and then move back out 15 in the same.
Very good.
That's gonna be my turn.
As you draw Echo from the room here, you see the specter's vision upon her shifts toward Gobs. That's going to bring us to... sorry, anything else on your turn, Gentle Thing? Still have a bonus action?
I think Gentle Thing will just yell at the other two in the room to snap out of it and get the fuck out of there.
Very good. That's going to bring us to our specter here on 12. It immediately hurls itself in Saya's direction here, reaching out with that draining touch. A 9 is going to miss. As Saya, you manage to weave out of the way of the advancing specter. That'll bring us to Ruzak.
I guess I'm just gonna retry to grab Gobs. I'm wondering if there's something I can do that would make this easier on myself. But I don't think there is.
Would you like a 10-foot pole?
I am a 10-foot pole.
True.
Yeah, I guess I will just run out and try and swipe at Gobs. This time I'll go for the legs.
Fairly said. This time, going for the legs. Let's see if you have any better luck. Ruzak, go ahead and make me the grapple attempt. And Gobs, resist this at disadvantage. 18, very solid. With the 12, you can feel the fear coursing through you as the many murals upon the walls continue to flash their dreadful light toward you. But as you look up toward Ruzak, I mean, come on, you definitely fear your big brother more, don't you? You allow yourself to be drawn forth from the room by his grasp. Anything else on your turn, Ruzak, with your movement?
Yeah, I'm holding Gobs by the ankle. I'm going to use a bonus action dash because I need to get the movement. And I'm just going to step back here and toss Gobs back here.
Very solid turn. Is that it?
Yeah.
Echo, go ahead and make me a death save.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
That's gonna bring us to Gobs here. Gobs, you can see the two specters beginning to turn toward Saya here. What would you like to do? You are no longer frightened as you exit the room here. Oh, also, I'm sorry. As you exit the room, Gobs, one specter vanishes.
I guess, nah, there's nothing I can do right now, so.
You could shoot a fireball at this thing, soften it up, maybe.
You could do a medicine check on Echo.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. That's a thing. I'll attempt that.
I do also
Echo.
have a healer kit and a potion in my bag. Just to remind
We
everyone.
need to save those.
I know,
Bold of
but I
you to
don't want
think
to
you
be
are worth a
unconscious for the
potion.
entire.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that is true. I don't want to have to wait after this, so I'm gonna use the last spell slot. I have Cure Wounds, 7 healing.
Very good. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Describe your methodology for healing Echo here.
Same style as usual. He puts like a snake oil like on his hand, rubs it together, and then slams them into Echo as a burst of healing magic goes through her.
Very good. Echo, back to consciousness here with a smell of morphine and cocaine in front of you here. Anything else on your turn there, Gobs?
That's my last spell. The only other thing I would do required a spell, so no.
Very good. That's going to bring us to Saya.
Saya is frightened and can't move anywhere.
Sure can.
So she's going to fall towards her knees, bringing those elbows in. You broke your promise to me. I said I wouldn't be afraid anymore. And with a powerful scream that I will not be able to replicate, she's going to cast a spell, a reflavored Arms of Hadar I call Grasp of the Stars.
Very cool. That's a strength saving throw here. Not the Spectre's very best ability. With a natural 13, that's going to be an 8. Go ahead and roll that necrotic damage.
Okay. There it is.
So, 7 points of necrotic damage here, unfortunately reduced to 0, as the deathly energies of the void here have no effect upon those without bodies. However, the creature does lose its reactions until its next turn.
And that's going to be in like 2... Well, actually... And yeah, that's all I can do. I have to repeat my wisdom save.
Very good. Go ahead and give me the wisdom save.
Okay.
10 here is going to fail. Gentle thing, what would you like to do? You can see Saya standing before the specter at the precipice of danger.
Hmm. Do I see the like spectral starlight filled arms coming out of her?
You definitely did, yeah.
Oh, did. Like they're no longer there.
It's like a burst spell. It's like a.
Oh,
and
okay.
it's done.
Got it. I just didn't know if it was like a little tentacle arms or whatever were coming out of you. I'd be like, that's gross. But that's fine. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing I kind of did with Echo, except I think this one is a contested one, right? So I'm gonna go 5, 10. I'm gonna say, Saya, let's get the hell out of here and like grapple her, I guess.
Very good, yeah, go
Okay.
for the grapple here. Gentle thing, that will be contested given Saya's current state of fear.
Mm-hmm.
And is
So is
that
that-
contested by what?
Yeah, is it strength for me?
Yeah, so it's strength for you, and then it's acrobatics or athletics for Saya at disadvantage.
Oh, God.
That's
Okay.
not something that you can fail, can you, Saya?
All right.
Even if I rolled acrobatics, yeah, there's no way I can fail this.
That's fine.
Gentle thing, Saya, what's the coolest accessory that you're currently wearing?
The coolest accessory, she's wearing a cute little bow right above her hip.
Make a sleight of hand check, gentle thing.
Oh, that's fun.
Gentle thing, as you go moving up towards Saya, you see the bow in front of you, dancing as Saya tremors before the specter. You can't help yourself. You lose the opportunity to grapple her here, but you have a lovely new bow.
Nice. All right, then I will leave the room and go back to my.
Yeah, that's for Saya.
All of this happens in full view of Ruzak and Gobs, and I think it's just the most gentle thing ever. That's a good turn,
I
gentle
get
thing.
stuck in there.
The specter before you is going to once again hear Saya attempt to make contact. With a 9, you are going to continue to weave and dance before it. Ruzak, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a step towards the room. As I go by, I'm gonna smack Thing in the back of the head.
Oh, I deserve that.
And I'll get here with 10 feet, and I will do the same.
Oh, you mean grapple? Go for it. 14
Yeah.
and then disadvantage, Saya. Very good.
Nice.
You managed to allow your fear of this mural to be overcome by your fear of your imminent demise from the specter. You allow Ruzak to assist you from the room. With the bonus action that Ruzak's dash affords him, we're going to go ahead and exit initiative here as you pull Saya from the room, and the final specter disappears.
Right. No, the room works now.
I told you that was a terrible idea.
At least we figured out the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't stop. Run straight to the door.
Oh, all right.
The trap doesn't trigger, but the
Hey, aren't you dead?
No.
No, I got a healing potion.
Oh, we used a potion. I missed
No.
that.
No, use cure wounds.
No, cure wins. That was
Oh, okay.
I got healed somehow.
All right. So just when we're, I guess, ready, we just go in and attempt to open the door.
We still
Yeah.
have like 20 hours, right?
I
If I
think we
recall
are
correctly.
running out of
You're
time.
running out of
I don't
time.
remember.
You have less than 12 hours at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can't really
Uh,
waste a lot
Who's
of
the
time.
strongest here? It would be Ruzak, right?
I don't know how strong Saya is, but I'm definitely the strongest of our group.
Saya, how strong are you? Can I roll insight? I mean, we had girl talk.
Saya,
Oh.
quick arm wrestling contest.
Saya's a woman, and I'm sexist, so I think Rusak should do it.
Yeah, with my 3 max HP. What a great idea.
I mean,
Oh.
the door was only. I think the door was only jammed due to the spell.
But I know it's fine. Could I make an Arcana check based on what Echo's describing?
Let me think here. Yeah, go for it. It'll be higher DC, given the general lack of empirical evidence here, but go ahead and make an Arcana check.
20.
You know what?
Yeah, that's the DC I had in mind here. Oh, yeah? Gentle thing?
Oh no, you go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's the DC I had in mind here. 20 solid. That seems consistent to you, especially given the design of this trap and given the design of the other traps that you've seen within this dungeon. It does seem to be a theme of attempting to understand a principle in each one of these rooms that you're in. You do think that it would betray the principle of getting through if the door would be barred and the trap would trigger anyway. Now, that's assuming that Echo's hypothesis is correct.
I can
you're
use
hoping
my
it is.
feline agility to test that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And also,
Echo.
I don't know if this was like part of it, but when I was standing at the door, the spell didn't trigger on me. But when Saya came into the room and stepped on a different plate, other than the door on one of the door, it did trigger the trap again. So maybe there's not a trap on the tile on the door either.
I think it has to do with the wisdom
I just
save.
realized I've been muted this entire time trying to talk to you guys.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I yell at people for like, why do you mute yourself? And then I muted myself because I was getting up to do a thing, and I forgot that I muted myself. I am so annoyed with myself.
It's okay.
I was saying like, oh yeah, Saya realized that the bow was missing, and it's like I felt like I was being talked over. It's like, man, these guys really don't like me. And
Anyway,
Sorry, Saya. You can. You can we can roleplay that if you want.
no, it's okay. It's okay. We'll worry about that later.
Echo, could you do that little magical thing you always do?
I mean, like, yes. Like, sure. I did really good at figuring out the puzzle, but you'll do okay executing my genius, and then I pat you on the back and give you bardic inspiration.
Is that a minus D6?
It's minus d6 for you, so a d6 for me. I'm proud of
Wait.
myself.
Are you
Yeah.
going in, Ruzak?
I'm just gonna wink at Gentle Thing. And
you
then I'm
hear
gonna
a
turn to,
creaking sound as he winks. It looks like it hurts.
Yeah.
and I'm going to shoulder charge this door.
Oh, are you sure? You've got 1 HP and a max of 3. If you trip...
I'm going to shoulder charge this door.
As you go and you shoulder charge the door, make a perception check on the way up.
Oh boy. Yep, 3.
Alright, it is in fact a pull door. You run directly into the door here. Go ahead and make a constitution save.
Yep.
Swear, Rizak, if you go down...
6.
Wait.
No, you don't have
Did you have
disadvantage
to-
on saves,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Okay,
No, I
yeah,
don't.
15. Very good. You wind yourself, but you do avoid taking a single point of damage.
And yank the door open.
You pull the door open. It pulls open effortlessly as though on gliding hinges, revealing the room beyond.
And I
First,
step into the room.
very good. You step into the room immediately. You perish. No. You should, but you don't. So, as you press your way into the room here, you can see that every surface in this chamber is composed of mirrored glass. The walls, the floors, the ceiling, in the middle of the room, a 3-foot tall statue of a unicorn rearing upon its hind legs. You can also see written upon the glass in a thin golden script. Everything you see is mine. What would you like to do?
Everyone, I found it.
If you found it, send the bird. You have the paper bird. Tell him that we found it.
Should we not get it out first?
How big is it?
Yeah.
Won't you pick it up?
Yeah.
It's 3 feet tall. Jonathan, will you get in here?
Now that we know how it works,
Oh.
now that we know how it works, Gobs will just walk straight and go to that corner spot.
I want to see. I'm so excited. Partisan.
They're all just running in. Oh, what am I gonna
Gentle
do?
Thing will poke her head out and say, Sai, get your ass in here.
Yeah, come on. It's really pretty.
Pretty does not mean that I shouldn't be afraid for my life, you know.
Pokes her head back out. It's fine. We haven't died yet.
One of us has, but
I
but
mean, like, in this room.
three. Well, three. One out of 4 isn't that bad.
4 is pretty fucking bad.
You're in debt to Goldblood, Saya. You should already be afraid for your life.
Oh, for the love of everything that's good and unholy, fucking hell, fucking
Just-
hell. Get the fuck out of the way. I'm gonna. What the fuck is this?
You explode. No, you're fine. You pass through the room. Echo's hypothesis is proven correct. Go ahead and take inspiration there, Echo. As you are.
Good job.
As I know a couple of you. I know that you guys discovered algebra concurrently here, but Echo was the one to venture their life and test it as heroes do. Very well done, guys. Great teamwork getting through this trap. As the party gazes upon the Celestine unicorn here, Ruzak, you can feel the paper bird within your pocket. You know that a message to Lord Walrus will be received in this manner should you simply speak his name and speak the message into the origami bird's wings.
You said the dragon was 3 feet tall. Does it look like carrying size for myself?
Carrying size for yourself. If it's pure platinum, hell no. However, it doesn't appear to be. It couldn't be, right? Surely,
Okay.
no amount of platinum could... well, it would be preposterous if it was.
Alright. I will pull out the paper bird. I will say Lord Walrus. Then I will say, we have discovered the dragon. We are currently working on removing it from the alley. We'll meet back at the bar shortly if successful.
Very good. You send your message.
And then I'm going to step up next to the dragon, and I'm going to get ready to pick it up. And I'm going to go answer my door because somebody just rang my doorbell.
Very good.
I'll be
What's
back in 2
it?
seconds.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Take us with you.
Yeah. Take us on your cell phone
Turn
or
on the
something.
cam, dude.
Yeah. Who is it?
You're cheating on us with another D&D group.
Oh my god, he's running combats while he's running combats? It's kind of hot, actually.
Oh my god, what if it was his, like, girlfriend coming to surprise visit him? Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be cute.
No,
He doesn't
it's
have a
just
girlfriend, though.
because he's playing D&D right
Oh,
now.
right. Sorry, babe. Can't play.
I mean,
Got my D&D group waiting.
it's only appropriate, you know, that like I ended up in this line of work because like I literally skipped prom to finish my fucking D&D campaign in high school.
Yes.
A girl named Holly Harrison invited me to prom. She's like, "Come hang out with me and my other girlfriend tonight. It'll be fun. We'll all go to prom together." I literally said, "Nah, dude. I have the final session of our D&D campaign the same night
Bro.
as prom."
Who was it?
Who the fuck? fuck is advertising their landscaping company door to door at 7 p.m.?
He
Did they
works
give
hard,
you
dude.
like a free plant?
Don't feel bad, Ben. I skipped my prom to play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance to finish it.
I mean, that's a solid game.
They gave me a flyer.
That's going straight in the trash.
It literally already did.
Great.
What an idiot! Should have brought a little plant for your garden.
Yeah.
I'm going to, first things first,
I'm the realist.
inspect the base of the unicorn for pressure plates, switches, wires, anything of the sort.
Very cleverly done here. As you take about 10 minutes or so, yeah? Or how much time would you like to devote to this?
If we have 12 hours, I think we can risk 10 minutes.
I
Yeah,
can
10
also
minutes.
help if you want.
Yeah. Gobs will assist during this if it does anything.
Yeah, let's have thieves' tools. Oh, well, do you have guidance, Gobs? I can't remember.
I have guidance,
Yeah,
yes.
so I think I get the sense
Yeah.
that the party's methodology would for handling traps, if given as much time as possible, is probably, after the many years you guys have been together, Ruzak and Gentle Thing, right? Handling the thieves' tools checks, and then Gobs providing guidance.
Yeah.
Get my pom-poms out in the background.
With the bardic inspiration at the ready, yeah. I mean, with that combination of skills, you guys have been able to make it through virtually every door, every trap within this place, even if it hasn't been in the most appropriate ways necessary. Let's go ahead and have that Thieves' Tools check at advantage as
With-
Dobbs continues guidance over the course of 10 minutes. Go on.
With
Yeah.
what ability? Dexterity?
This would be an intelligence-based check, which I think you guys, that Ruzak's your lead on that, right?
Hey, Gentle Thing, could I borrow those thieves' tools?
What? After me. What
Don't-
proficiency am I? Just proficiency? I think I'm proficient in them.
Did you take expertise in them, or did you take expertise in 2 other abilities?
I don't know. I'll double check. I'll just do proficiency, and
If-
then I'll double check.
If y'all want me to drop guidance, I can do it. I am proficient as well.
Okay, and then I pass them to Ruzak after I'm done.
Alright.
Okay. And then I will.
Let me double check here.
You turn the magnifying glass around and begin to look through it the right way, Ruzak.
I deleted them from my inventory, but I can just roll it manually.
But I'm going to... 2.
20
And
solid.
you have bardic inspiration. Remember?
Oh, do I still have that? Sure, I'll use that.
Yeah. You have it for like a straight minute or so? Like 10 minutes, something like that.
24.
24 is very solid.
10
Ruzak,
minutes.
no pressure plates, no traps, no glyphs of magical or otherwise inscribed upon it. However, during your inspection, you sound the statue, and you are convinced that it must be hollow. It has a beautiful, almost musical ringing sound as you tap the tiny hammer within your kit upon it.
I'm gonna place my hand on the statue's neck. And then, if nothing happens, I will grab the base of it and try and lift it up.
What is the... Quick question. What is the square foot of this thing?
It's a 3-foot tall statue. The map,
Right.
yeah, the map here is very deceptive. It's depicted much too large on the map.
Oh, wait, so it's only like 3 feet tall?
Yeah.
Oh, I have the bag of holding infusion. It was the only infusion I could make. I could just plop that in the bag. Right?
Give me the dimension, the dimensions of the bag again.
The dimensions of the bag are a cubic. It cannot exceed a cubic 64 feet, but it can hold up to 500 pounds. 2 feet in diameter, 4 feet deep. That would be enough to hold it, right?
2 feet in diameter should be no problem here. I'm pretty sure. Give me just a sec. Yeah, 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. No, sorry, that would be 2 feet radius. 2-foot diameter at the mouth is not going to be enough to
All right.
store this statue, unfortunately. Yeah,
Okay.
its footprint is a bit larger than that.
So, but it is. So the main thing is the map is making it deceptively small, though. I mean, big.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we could carry it out with just gentle helps or something.
Well, I mean, guys,
I'm holding it way above my head like an older brother holding a toy or something.
All right.
Yeah, I can help in any way that needs help. Whatever. Sorry, I was reading my character sheet.
All right. Okay. Now, I guess we try and bring it out. Just remember to move continuously.
Come on, Jeno, help carry it, I say as I'm holding it way above your head.
I'm gonna give you one of those, like, sisterly looks. Like, come on, really? Like, you know what you're doing.
guys, I think this is another trick or a puzzle.
Oh, what? Well, before we leave, I'm just gonna use one more. I'll use my Wand of Secrets.
It just spins and spins and spins.
Oh no. Echo, can you, like, I'm a little concerned about that.
Yeah, it's I mean, it only says everything you see is mine.
Dang it. Yeah, we already used that. We already used that magic lantern, right?
Yeah, if I use it again, I can use it again.
What? Like, we're
it
on
might
our way.
frustrate me a little.
It's only out of character. It's only exhaustion, right?
Yeah, it's exhaustion, but it's I make a
DC
DC save.
15 Constitution save.
Yeah, and if I
What?
fail it, I get 1 level of exhaustion.
Yes.
Like, we plan on resting right after, like, taking, like, a long rest right after this once we finish the job, right? So,
Mhm.
1 level exhaustion temporarily won't even be a problem. Right?
If I could just interject, as a DM, as a long-time DM, I love it when my players make plans. But go on.
I mean, I'm just more thinking like out of character. I'm just more thinking of the idea of, like, it just says everything in this room, everything you see is mine, and every puzzle we face is just a gimmick. So
Maybe we should smash all the mirrors.
smash all the mirrors, or just. Cause I think the floor is mirror as well.
Yep.
Because everything in the room is a mirror, so, like, we can't really smash the floor.
I assume there's concrete below the mirrors. I don't think they go down to the Earth's core as mirrors.
Lots of the solutions
are
being kind of stupid. What if the solution is we just take it while we close our eyes?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It was like, just close our eyes when we leave the room. Because the thing is, it's not just a unicorn. It means that we ourselves are now theirs because we can see ourselves in the mirrors. So maybe we cannot leave this room while we're looking.
You know, last time I thought this deeply about something, I left behind my pack and lost it.
Well, I think this is a dumb solution. I think we just close our eyes and take it out.
Mm-hmm.
My vote is to smash the mirrors, but if I'm outvoted, sure.
Well,
Saya,
well,
what are your thoughts on the matter, since you are a court-mandated assistant?
Well, I think it's best that we simply get out of here with this thing and stare at the freaking thing and not look at the mirrors. If we want to smash mirrors, I have maybe 1 more charge of magic left in me that I could try and smash things with. But I'd rather just get out of here. This place gives me all the creeps.
Alright, I'm gonna put the unicorn over my shoulder and just hold it up there with one hand if I can.
well,
And then I will close my eyes and reach out to somebody for guidance.
I will grab your hand and
Yeah.
just start dragging you.
Guys, none of us can leave if we're looking.
That's what I'm. Look, Gobs will.
Right,
Gobs
we can get to the door and say, okay, go straight, and then I'll close our eyes.
Gobs
Yeah.
can't help in this situation. So he's gonna test this theory. He's gonna close his eyes, leave, and then go straight over, out and out.
Very good. It's in this case, it sounds like the party is conga line, closing their eyes, exiting the room here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Mhm.
Everyone in the group, go ahead and take inspiration here, as you do not spend even a moment befuddled by this trap. Blue Alley has trained you well, at least in the sense that you have come to understand its own internal logic, twisted as the wizard Kyler's ambitions might be. As you begin to press
Tails for the win!
As you begin to very well said. As you begin to press your way out of Blue Alley here, holding the Celestine unicorn in your hand. What next, adventurers?
Well,
I don't suppose this thing is small enough to hide under my cloak.
Definitely not.
Gentle Thing can take off her cloak and drape it over top of it.
I have a disguise kit. I could literally just smear some lipstick on this thing and make it
Let's
just
not
not look all
do
shiny.
I have the perfect spell for this.
Enlarge, reduce.
Distort value.
Oh, nice.
I could just make it look like shit. I don't know if I could drop it after I've done it, or if it'll just last for a straight 10 hours.
You cast this spell on an object no more than 1 foot on any side.
Oh. I didn't get down to that part yet.
okay.
I make its head look like shit.
All right. So
I
I'm
think we
fine.
should just drape it over over Gentle Thing's cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just drape our cloaks over it and carry it.
We don't trust the guards. We're just taking a sprint straight toward the tavern, right?
More
Yeah.
of a casual walk.
Yeah, I can
We're-
do that.
We're holding a unicorn statue that is coated in platinum.
That is
We're
under a cloak.
hide.
We're just holding something large under a cloak.
A cloak.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we know the alleyways and most of the guards' routes that we can just...
We're not going to be walking down Main Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just hurry get out of here so we can. Let's get out of Blue Alley first.
Yeah, and how far is it from here, Blue Alley, to the bar where we are supposed to meet?
Obscured Dragon? Well, let's see here. Give me just a moment. You mean the bar that you asked him to meet you at?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. The Skewered Alley. Sorry, that's the next dungeon. No, the Skewered Dragon.
They're just all alleyways.
It's just a tier of alleyways as you move up.
So that's in the dock ward, literally on the entire other side of the city. You guys are currently on Ivory Street in the Sea Ward, which is the northwestern section. The dock ward is the southeastern. You guys will basically be going across town. It'll take you about 45 minutes with your urchin feature.
Perfect. That's not bad.
All right.
We can do that.
You can do that, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
That's assuming that is assuming that you can travel unhindered.
Unhindered?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I wonder if we could exit the city on this side and then go around so as to avoid a heavy guard presence and then enter closer to the dock ward.
Hmm.
But then no, never mind, because then we'd have to go through like inspection on the way back in.
Yeah.
If we just make 45 minutes would be normal pace, right?
Yeah.
So if we sprint, we can
Yeah,
That's-
sprint with the unicorn covered by a thin cloak.
No,
Yeah.
we're not sprinting.
Sprinting is not a good idea. That's just going to draw attention.
I think
Yeah.
it's a fantastic idea, personally.
You
We're
would,
gonna, like-
you pervert.
I
I mean,
like
well,
looking at dead bodies.
I just
Well,
want
if you-
to. I
if you
just want
think
something
about it,
decided.
if you just well, we're gonna do the alleyways. I mean, if you
Oh.
think about it, if we're gonna just be sprinting down the street with a cloak covered, suspiciously looking unicorn, we're obviously going to get stopped. But if we just walk casually, dipping in and out of the alleyways to dodge guard points,
Yeah.
Right.
then we
Fine.
should get there.
I can, of course, serve as a distraction if we need to distract guards.
That's true.
All
We got a
right.
hot.
And
Whatever
if we do
you
get
are.
caught, we let Echo do the talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't think I can talk for myself? You sexist
No,
pig.
I do not.
I think another consideration for you guys probably should be that if you guys get in trouble, if the unicorn does draw anyone's attention, in the event that it does, and Ruzak is the one carrying it, the man currently has 3 maximum HP and 1 current, meaning that if he takes 4 damage, he's dead. Again. And it's maybe another trip to Grandpa Trip.
You're not helping.
No, Ben, stop talking.
Stop. Be quiet.
Would you rather
You are
I broach
a
these
bad
considerations?
influence.
Would you rather I broach these considerations when I'm rolling the random encounter dice?
How we know how this by now. I would
You're gonna
think.
be in front,
how
right?
heavy-
Because I'm leading the way.
How
so
heavy
that's-
is this? How
yeah.
heavy is this thing?
Oh, this thing? Actually, give me a second to consider that. Let me check my notes.
Yeah, does it feel like something the others could carry?
Because I have most of my weight available to me because of my bag of holding.
You are 3 feet tall. You are not carrying this.
You are the same height as the unicorn.
You're gonna hurt
It's
our
actually
backs.
taller. It's technically taller than me.
Well, I have to lead the way,
All right.
so I can't carry it.
I'm gonna say that this thing weighs just on the verge of 200 pounds.
Alright, then I couldn't help even if I wanted to.
And carry weight is what? Like
15
strength total times
your
15?
strength, and then for you an additional times 2.
Yeah. Nah, I think y'all are the only ones that can carry it.
I think I'm the only one who can carry this.
Yeah.
So, tough luck.
I have a straight 0 to my strength.
That would make it 150 carry weight.
Yep.
I mean, we could carry it together.
I have a 360 carry weight, so I think it's up to me.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, no one's just gonna shoot us outright when we're walking by.
Plus, we just got inspiration, so if I have to roll really high perception to see whatever encounter is coming up, I'll just use inspiration. We're gonna be fine. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's just go for it.
All right, I will go in the middle of the Congo line.
Absolutely. Who wants to come behind me?
I guess
Wait.
off.
Excuse me?
Come. What next?
I wanted to say me, but then I got scared.
Aw, don't be scared, Skitty. I told you, I'm a slut.
Okay.
Right.
So this is our.
This is our
Yeah.
marching order.
Yeah. I guess.
We would like to leave, Ben.
Okay. Can you?
And we would like, well, I don't know.
Which way? What next?
Well,
As you
we have-
march past the room full of gold and platinum, as you begin to round the corner,
Yeah.
as you begin to press your way southward, you once again see the ready room where you guys had previously taken your rest. You can see that the hearth here is roaring with flames, casting dancing lights and flickering shadows across the room.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the party presses their way through the firelit chamber and on into the dark alley to the south. The sky above you, black as night at this point, as dusk has
But my
truly
sword's
fallen.
glowing.
Your sword is glowing indeed, illuminating the passage before you as you come to the end of the line, and you find that the way forth is closed. You remember the secret door that earlier had opened, thanks to the button within the skeleton's mouth. The way appears to be blocked. Gentle thing. As you gaze around looking for a button or a lever by
Oh
the
my
light
god,
of your moonlit sword,
game.
by the light of your moonlit sword, 10 feet radius. Can I have you, Saya, and Ruzak make perception checks, please?
Oh boy, this is gonna be scary.
You said perception?
Perception, yeah.
I'll use my inspiration because I'll never remember to use it anyway.
Does your inspiration expire at the end of the session, boss?
Nope.
What does Saya see? Because we don't see anything.
Well, that's a good
It
question.
makes sense. I'm starry-eyed. I can see perfectly in
We'll
darkness.
see whether Saya sees anything at all. Saya, you see just a flicker as you gaze down at Gentle Thing. She has 2 shadows. You see it lunge for her. Everyone go ahead and roll for initiative.
I can't believe I forgot about the frigging gate.
Me too.
I didn't even know there was a gate.
That's
Yes,
fine.
there's a gate that instantly teleports us to the tavern.
To a tavern, not the tavern we're supposed to go to.
It's in the same section of the city, right?
Yeah. Saves us time. But
God,
Yeah.
we're so stupid.
We're so dumb.
We're fucking idiots. This is
Oh,
it
we're
for us.
dead. Yep.
we're dead.
If I have ever managed to stay consistent on anything as a DM, I think it's that if I put Chekhov's gun on the wall, I'm gonna take it down and shoot you with it at some point. Well, that's gonna be Gob's, Echo, Ruzak, Gentle Thing, and Saya. We have everyone in the initiative here. Very thankfully, Saya's perception here, her gasp of surprise we have avoided any surprise from the party here. However, our shadows here on 21 and our shadow here on... did not make it in. Give me a sec. There we go. Our shadow here on 21 and our shadow here on 6 are both currently hidden, as they have both succeeded on their stealth checks, their first attacks coming at advantage here. As the
So
claws...
can you mark really quick which ones are invisible so I can't cheat and say, like, I'm going to shoot that one?
Not gonna matter because they're both about to move. So give us
Okay.
just 1 second here. The shadow here on 21 is going to go ahead and make its claw attack toward Echo here as it recognizes this creature, reaching out with its claw at advantage, a 23 to hit for 9 points of necrotic.
Come on! Why me?
Your strength score reduced by 4 points here. Does that bring you to
It-
unconsciousness?
As I say, it doesn't matter, I'm unconscious again.
Very good. Unconscious here. Strength reduced by 4.
Gobs is right there.
Gobs, that brings us to you. They are ambush predators with a degree of wisdom. They are able to identify the weak members of your party and prioritize them.
It's no longer hidden now because
no
it
longer
attacked,
hidden.
right? Right.
longer
Bonus action, disengage. 5, 10, 15, and gonna shoot a firebolt at it.
Roll the hit.
Yeah,
19 hits.
19. I'm gonna try and help Fury of the Small. 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage reduced to 2 here, as the creature's damage resistance causes it to absorb much of the flame. You are attacking shadow here, not flesh. Anything else, Gobs?
That's action, bonus action. There's not much I can do. End turn, I guess.
Echo, that's going to bring us to you.
one failure.
That is one failure. That's going to bring us to our shadow here on 13. As you can see, Echo's form growing paler and paler, nearly as white as snow. The shadow here on 13 is the one that did not succeed on its attempt to grow stealthy. It's going to be attacking Gentle Thing here with a straight roll of 15 to hit.
Ooh, my armor class is a 16.
You leap up onto the wall behind you, claws scraping down it for a moment as you just avoid the creature's chilling grasp. Ruzak, you look about with worry. You can see the shadow here on 6 has its eyes upon you. You know that a touch from this creature is likely to kill you.
I'm between two options here. I can either grab Echo, dash, and get us both in the room, but take 2 opportunity attacks.
No, just disengage and get yourself into the room.
Absolutely. Grab
my potion that's in my bag on your way, and then you can at least have that to either heal you or gobs while you're in the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage.
Technically, you could get out of here and also get Echo up. You could bonus action disengage, use an action to feed Echo the potion, an object and action interaction to interact with it, and then you'd still have the movement to get back into the room with gobs.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was an object interaction to take the potion.
Well, no, it's an action. An action to feed Echo the potion.
No, an object interaction to actually take it is what I meant.
Yeah, I will say though, you get me up, I then have to defend myself against 2 of them before my turn is up. Likely one attack will just put me back down and it wastes the potion.
Well said.
There's also the concern about...
Already
All
doing
right.
that.
What?
Alright, you said it.
I'm reaching down, I'm grabbing the bag, fumbling for the potion. I'm gonna feed Echo the potion.
You got it? It's actually 2d4 plus 2, so that's going to be...
Oh.
That's going to be 8 instead. You're fine.
And then I will... let's see. It would be 10 to get here, and then 15, 20, 25, 30. So I could get up next to the couch right here.
Wait, how much am I healing? Am I healing 10?
8.
You're healing 8.
8.
And that'll be my turn.
That's a good turn, Ruzak, as you press your way into the room with gobs. Gentle Thing, brandishing this rapier coated in moonlight. What will you do?
Is it an action to pick someone up over your shoulder?
Yep. It'd be a grapple.
Okay. Contested grapple?
Not in this case, as Saya is not frightened of the direction that you were attempting to carry her.
What if I was going to pick up Echo, since she would be there for 2 attacks?
Same thing. It would still be an action.
Okay. That, I think, is fine, because I think I can bonus action disengage, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a rogue,
Sure can.
right?
Yeah, dog. And then I will go 1, 2, pick up, as my action, pick up Echo, and...
Now you're a double movement, though.
What?
Now it costs twice as much movement to go anywhere.
Oh, does it? But I
You
can't
can't-
squeeze past her anyways.
So here's how this could work, right? As
You
the-
could feel on agility.
Correct. Tabaxi that you are. 10 feet to go the Saya, 15 to get where you're going, and then you could action, grab Echo here. That brings you to 15 feet of movement remaining. You could use your feline agility, which would give you 45, and that would give you the movement to get 20 feet in here, still pushing Echo as you go.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because I thought that my feline agility was an action, but it is just a great little racial trait, and it's just move on your turn in combat. So I will mark that off, and I would like to do that.
Very nicely done there, gentle thing. As you put on the burst of speed, those cat-like reflexes twitching fast as you go rushing past the shadows, avoiding any of their strikes in the process. That's going to bring us to gentle thing.
No,
Sorry,
Saya.
to Saya. My bad.
Yeah, Saya left alone in this room with one of the shadows that she saw. She's just like, God fucking damn it! And she's going to take the disengage action. I am not being alone with a room with 3 shadows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I crawl around gobs?
Crawl around gobs? As a small creature, if you've got the climb speed here, you kind of go on hands and feet, go rushing over him here.
6 and 7. There we go. As I'm just like using gobs almost like cover.
Alrighty. So the party goes rushing away from the shadows to the south here. They continue their pursuit.
Nobody closed the door, huh?
You know that a single touch from these creatures could spell doom to some of you, as they're going to rush up here toward Gentle Thing and scratch out toward you, attempting to touch you here. It's an 11, missing. The next shadow here on 21. Sorry, actually that was the one on 21, my bad. These guys moved out of order. Our shadow on 6 is going to come rushing up here. As you see it go squeezing straight through the spaces within the chamber here, rushing up to next to Gentle Thing as well and attempting to swipe at her as well. It's going to be an 11, also missing. Gobs, that brings us to you, as Gentle Thing ably defends herself. You can see the party's chances here dangling by a thread. What would you like to do?
First off, I can't really do much in close combat, so I'm going to disengage so I don't get the op attack. I would have to shoot through Saya. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna shoot through Saya because I don't have spells, so I can't do a chunk of damage to one. Firebolt, I guess, after disengaged.
Go for it. 21's going to hit here, the same target that you scorched earlier. Go ahead and roll that damage. 8 points, 3 points here in that case, right?
Only, yeah, I didn't mean to have Fury of the Small one.
Got you. Another 3 points here, as you see the creature's shadowy form disappearing in the tendrils of flame. Anything else, Gubs?
I had to use bonus action to get away, so yeah, I guess that's it.
Echo.
Okay. Can I step into Gentle Thing's base as long as I don't end my turn there?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm gonna step here, and I'm gonna cast Bane, and this guy is just in 30 feet, so they all have to make a charisma saving throw.
That's wicked cool. I give you a thumbs up.
Thanks.
Fuck. 19 and a 14 here with a fucking natural 20 and a natural 15.
So
7 failure. Sorry, it's a charisma. Oh, that's two. That's 2 failures. Fantastic. I thought it was just 1. Very good. In that case, you see these 2 shadows. Go ahead and describe your bane as it afflicts 2 of these creatures. That's a fantastic move, by the way, Echo.
thanks. That's what I wanted to do last turn, but then I went down. I was like, fuck.
Sorry.
She pulls out her violin and, differently from how she normally acts, her more like cheery, chaotic aura that she pours out when she starts playing her violin. It's very serious and very much like she's playing for an audience, and she plays a very sorrow melody that this magical aura kind of like emanates out from her violin, and then each of the creatures just like hears it and kind of like shivers at the sounds.
Beautifully done. Radiant. a radiant effect that you're having upon these shadows here, as it seems your very raw charisma is causing them to recoil here, Echo. Anything else on your turn?
I use my reaction to say, close the door.
I hear him, and I...
Don't close the door. I might have a plan to make it easier for us.
Are we opening or closing the door, guys?
Echo, make an insight check.
Yeah. Ooh, my insight's good.
You've seen these creatures zip straight
Actually,
through
yeah.
area. Closing the door is not going to do shit.
I was about to say it. I've seen them do it. I'm going to... So that was... Is that difficult terrain to move in and out? So would that be 20 feet? to
It
go
would just
in and
not 20 total. That would be 15. So 10 in and
15
5 out.
total. Okay. And I don't really have a bonus action, so I'm going to Bardic Inspiration, as part of that violin play, on Ruzak.
Very good, as that flaming reel is continually played on your fiddle here. That's going to bring us to Ruzak's turn.
All right. Did you have something you want to say?
No, that was it. That was my turn.
Oh, okay. I will bonus action disengage. And then I will go 5, 10. And I'm going to swing at the one south of me with my single dagger.
I will let you know again because you wanted me to remind you. You have 10 feet melee range. You're a bugbear.
I mean, it doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, but still.
Let's see. I will swing at it with my dagger.
Go for it.
I will use that Bardic Inspiration.
That's a good time for it. It's going to turn it from a miss into a guaranteed hit, as the AC here is 12. Go ahead and roll your damage. You do qualify for sneak attack.
Indeed.
Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
Not that great.
9 points of damage here, reduced to 4 as you carve your blade through the shadow's body here. You can see it is well bloodied at this point, as it is turning to wisps and shreds before you. Anything else, Ruzak?
I will just yell at Gentle Thing to finish that one. And then I will use the rest of my disengage movement to get back up to here. And that'll be it.
That's a good turn, Ruzak. That's going to bring us to a shadow on 13 as it hurls itself, screaming, not literally, but, screaming, up to Gentle Thing here. It's going to occupy the same space as its ally here, as they can both fit into a space as small as 1 inch. As it reaches out and attempts to drain you, Gentle Thing. A 15 to hit, once again just missing. As you manage to throw yourself out of the way, it does nothing but manage to rend a tear within your leather armor. That's going to bring us to your turn.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay, my turn. I am going to listen to my big brother, and I'm going to swing at it with my dagger. Yeah.
Echo quick, be as threatening as you can.
So,
Boo!
I will remind you here, Gentle Thing, you also have that blade within your
Oh
other
yeah,
hand.
the others. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Would you prefer to use that in this
I do want to use that. Yeah, I was so excited for it and I forgot. Please let me use it.
Absolutely. So, we'll call that a hit because it's the same 2 hit either way. But in this case, it's a 1d8 as if this is a rapier, and you do get sneak attack.
Okay, I'll just roll my rapier one.
$17 damage here. Which one's this on?
The one that Ruzak told me, so the non-baned one, because that's the one
One that had already
he hit.
been beaten up, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and describe it to me. The moment that your moon-touched rapier pierces the body of the creature before you, it vanishes.
Like it's dead, or vanishes like...
Slain, go ahead and describe it for us.
Okay, cool. So these are like shadows, and this is, I guess, a moon touch dagger, which is hella cool. So I think it's like, kind of like, I stab it in its vital spot because I feel like they were once humanoids, if I remember correctly. So I stab it maybe like between the lungs and heart and twist, and then as it like touches it, it like kind of melts the skin, quote unquote, which is like the shadows around it. So then it just like pools and dissipates and like burns and melts and bubbles and boils.
Beautifully said. As it boils into the other shadows dancing within this room along the firelight. Each one of them suspicious now in this moment. Anything else, Gentle Thing? That's a fantastic turn.
Thank you for reminding me and letting me use that.
No
I
problem.
was so excited for it. I am going to bonus action disengage, and I'm going to... Actually, I'm not going to move. No, I'm going to stay engaged, I guess, and I'm going to tell the others to get to the gateway, and that I would buy us some time. Or at least I would tell Ruzok to get the fuck out of here with the money.
Good turn, Gentle Thing. As you all see Gentle Thing before you, oftentimes much more lackadaisical than this, yet a ferocity here and intensity beginning to well within your feline companion. Also, your feline agility recharging. I'll remind you as you do not move this turn. Saya, what will you do?
Saya is going to look at Gentle Thing and this is not the place to play hero. I have something that can help you though. And she's going to reach into a small pouch on her hip, bringing out some powder. She's going to hold that powder close to her heart as she lowers her head. And just kind of like a quick pause. Then she opens her eyes, once again glowing like small stars, as she says the magic word, Astrai, and casts Fairy Fire.
You got it. Let's see.
In doing so, kisses those knuckles and blows the powder over these guys as they light ablaze with starlight.
Let's see. That's going to be a D4 on both of these. -4 to -3. Okay, let's see these dex saves. Fail and a failure. Your DC is 14?
14.
Yeah, 14.
Yep.
Solid. Very good here. As these two shadows are illuminated with starlight, their very forms seem to diminish. Between the efforts of Echo and the efforts of Saya here, it seems that the tide is turning with two very well-placed spells. Anything else on your turn, Saya?
Saya is going to look over at Echo and Gob and just panting from the exertion, baring those fangs just a little. We need to kill those things now, please. I can't cast another spell. And she's going to take a couple steps back, standing, not blocking the doorway, but towards the doorway.
Very good turn, Saya. That's going to bring us to our shadows on 6, and 21's dead. Our shadow on 6 here is, let's see. Creature's got 6 intelligence. The natural 3, it does not identify that Echo is concentrating on the Bane spell here. It is going to continue to attack Gentle Thing, holding that moon-touched rapier, which it fears so keenly. A 20. A 16 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. You take 10 points of necrotic damage, Gentle Thing.
Oh.
And a single point of strength damage here as well. As the creature touches you, you feel your flesh beginning to turn to chalk, your muscles tremoring as some of your vital essence is sapped. If your strength reaches 0, I'll remind you, you will die. That's going to bring us to Gobs. Oh, you only had 10
Gentle
HP?
Thing is unconscious.
Gentle Thing is unconscious here the moment that the claw swipes through her. Gobs.
Gob, seeing her go down, will run up. Would it be an object interaction to grab the rapier out of her hand?
Sure would.
Cool. I'll do that. I'll grab it, and I'm just gonna roll my crossbow attacks. It's the same modifier.
Go for it. 14 hits,
14.
D8 plus your dexterity mod. Also, you can crit fish here, as this does have fairy fire.
Oh yeah.
Very good. 14 hits regardless. 7 points of piercing as the moonlit blade shears through the shadow's body. It seems to cut as easily as paper. What else, Gubs? Anything?
I was gonna ask. I didn't declare it. No, fine. I was gonna ask if you'd let me throw 2 more damage on there, but the Fury of the Small.
I think you can declare that after, can't you?
Well, I let me check real quick. Fury of the Small. Oh yeah, you can. It just says when you hit.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Cool. I throw an extra 2 damage on there.
Yeah, absolutely. An extra 2 damage here as you twist the blade just a little bit, imagining that this is some big furry creature that's been pulling your ears for decades. Anything else on your turn, Gobs?
Dobbs, knowing how bad everyone else is going to try and hold the front line. They're very easy to hit. They're gonna have to, so others can help.
That's a good turn. That's a good turn, Gobs. Echo, you can feel your own strength waning. I'll remind you that in terms of HP and in terms of strength, you are right at the verge of death here. Your bane is essential to the party's odds here. What are you gonna do?
I'll let you know, if Bane isn't on them, I have a high chance of just getting them killed.
I mean, we both do.
Yeah.
With everyone in here has a chance to be killed.
We're frontline and have the lowest AC out of the party.
How damaged do these guys look?
Let me see here. The one on the left is not. The one on the left is bloody. The one on the right is undamaged.
One's damaged. This one's bloody.
I think we need to focus fire to make it easier.
Okay. What does Ruzak have on him for a weapon?
Make an insight
Dagger.
check.
Oh, sorry.
Dagger? Yeah, definitely dagger. But, yeah, make an insight check. Very good. What would you like to do?
Dagger.
Yeah, one dagger. What would you like to do?
Okay, one enemy's better than 2. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this one.
Very cool. That's going to be a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
A 5. Go ahead and give me that damage. 13 points. Describe to me how you finish this creature off.
That's quite the dissonant whispers.
That certainly
Bravo.
is.
Thanks. Thank you. Echo, while she is maintaining the spell, she's been playing her violin. The music gets weirdly like dark and creepy. And she just, to everyone else it looks normal, but to that shadow it looks like she just kind of like crack snaps her neck towards them and just goes, fuck off. And he just dies.
It just fucks off back to the Shadow Realm. Well done, Echo.
That's
Anything
our
else on your
street
turn?
performer.
Thanks guys, come anytime. Apart from that one.
Beautifully done. Ruzak.
Oh
sorry. What else?
do I want to run? Do I want to risk the attack? Oh.
I would say there's time to be brave and there's times to be smart. You have to choose which one you want to be.
Yeah, this is
No.
York. It's either it's either going to attack you immediately because you're closest, or
Yeah, it will attack me anyway, so I'm gonna try and run.
You got it. It's gonna
And
take the opportunity attack. 13.
oh, minus the 1d4.
Yes, minus 1d4 here, turning it into a 12 and missing here. It hesitates for just a moment as another reel on the violin here causes it to recoil. Beautifully played. Fight, Echo. Is that your turn?
That is me.
Ruzak, you are up.
Unfortunately. Oh wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say, unfortunately, that takes away my sneak attack, but I have advantage on the attack.
You too.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up here, and I'm gonna grab the rapier.
Well thought.
And then I'm going to disengage. I'll step back here, and then I'll lunge out at it.
Roll the hit.
Hang on, I need to re-add a rapier to my inventory. Alright, rolled a hit. I don't know why that rolled twice.
That's a hit.
Sneak attack. Kill it. Kill it.
I rolled 2 ones.
7 points of damage here. The rapier, a little bit uneasy in your grasp, because as you grab it, Gobs is still holding it, and you take him along with the ride for the attack as you swing him through the air here, just nicking the Shadow's body here. It recoils. But it still lives, Ruzak.
I swing Gobs off of it.
Oh my god, what am I hearing? I swing my brother friend off of the sword.
Ruzak, it's got its gaze focused on you now.
Yeah, I would imagine it would.
What next?
And I'm gonna look down at Gentle Thing.
I've got her.
And I'm gonna turn around and look at Echo, and I'm gonna step up and end my turn here.
Stop trying to kill yourself.
I'm stuck.
You know what this means, Gentle Thing? It means you must roll a natural 20 and kill this thing before Ruzak dies.
Yes,
Can you use an inspiration on a death save?
You certainly can.
Oh. Should I?
It's up to you.
Guys, listen. Statistically unlikely this thing hits me, just like it was statistically unlikely the gelatinous cube hit me.
Now,
Statistically, it has a very low chance of hitting with what we've seen its modifiers.
Guess I'm gonna roll it and use my inspiration because I want to be up and I want to get out of here. So I don't know how
we'll
to.
send it, baby. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that on here as a.
There should be a toggle in your sheet, right?
No. I'll
Let
just
me
roll
look.
it. I'll just roll 2.
Let
And we'll take the higher
oh,
one.
you don't have GND Beyond. Oh, god dang it.
Yeah.
20. It's a 20.
Oh my god.
You did it.
Wait!
I did.
What? Holy shit! Gentle Thing! What is it that keeps you going in this moment?
I don't know.
He's doing it again. Gobs is just gonna yell that he's doing it again.
Oh, yeah. And then I hear Gob say he's doing it again, and my eyes roll back to the front, and I rise up like a zombie out of the grave, snatch the sword from Ruzak.
Yeah, I imagine what got her back up is she felt the rapier being taken out of her hands.
Yeah. My sword!
I can't breathe.
Go ahead and roll the hit, Gentle Thing, if that's what you intend to do. A 13 will strike, and that is sneak attack. Go ahead and describe it for us.
So after snatching my sword back from Ruzak, after rising from the dead, I will lick up. This is what I used to do on stage, so this is where my inspiration's coming from. But I'm gonna lick up the knife or the sword, and then thrust it out, and the same kind of bubbling thing happens. Yeah.
Beautiful. As you see the creature swinging toward Ruzak here, let's see what it would have been. Would have been a miss regardless. Who cares?
Yes.
Fang Gang was never
Yes.
in any danger here. As you press the blade into the body of the creature, there's a brief burst of radiance as you see the tip of the blade swallowed by shadow re-emerging as the creature dissipates before you.
Nice.
And with that,
Then I would.
we're out of initiative.
Sweet.
Ruzak, you're the only one that can carry that fucking statue.
Nice sword.
Yeah. Don't
Let's
touch
get-
it.
Let's get out of here. Stop. We're conversating at the tavern. Gob starts walking towards the place
Yeah,
that
yeah.
teleported.
Before those shadow things come.
Yeah. Yeah. We were gonna get the hell into that room with the gold.
As the party begins to press their way back toward the Black Gateway, you, Ruzak, feel a in your ear as a paper bird comes and perches on it. Suddenly you hear a familiar voice beginning to speak. Ah, got the statue, did you? Well done, then. Well, don't think that I'll be meeting you at the Skewered Dragon for a piece like that. No. In fact, why don't you meet me at the corner of... let me actually get the address from my notes, but he gives you an address in the castle ward of Waterdeep. No further instruction.
Our only way out is through this gate, which means we have to go all the way back to the city anyway. Alright.
Well, I mean, we didn't actually check back there for a switch.
No, we're not gonna waste time. We're going. We're just gonna bring it to the city. Y'all were okay with that? We're doing it now.
I'm gonna pick up Gobs and hold him out in front of me.
It seems your problems are always solved by holding the smallest one in your hands.
Yeah, he solves a lot of our problems.
He does talk less.
I would love to get out of here. Where's the way out?
Do we have the gem still or no?
I think it was on the ground, wasn't it?
I think I...
No,
what did I-
the gemstone's gone. No, the gemstone vanished from the hand of the person who pressed their flesh against the iron gate each time. And when you guys
Right.
came back to this room, the gemstone was absent.
So it's probably up in that other fucking room.
Right.
Well, Gobs, what does your genius mind tell us to do now?
There has to be a way out. There has to be like a release lever. OSHA violations.
Otherwise, there has to be a...
You
I
mean
grabbed
the
the
Order of
bar.
Subterranean Heroes and Adventurers?
yeah.
I grabbed the bar.
You grab the bar?
Just to see
And you
if
grab
it
the
still
bar.
worked.
Echo vanishes.
I guarantee you she did not go to the fucking tavern.
I went somewhere.
Alright,
Oi.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
Did you
I'm
move
gonna
me?
scoop up a shit ton of gold.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking that.
Mm-hmm.
Just hear in the wind after she disappears. Embrace the chaos.
What would 2 handfuls of gold be for my hands then?
I don't care. You tell me how many pieces of gold you're taking.
All
While
of
they're
it.
doing that, he goes and checks in. Everyone notices. Echo's gone. Goes up, touches the gate, disappears.
Gobs
Oh.
vanishing once again.
I will say
More gold.
in a mixture of platinum, gold, and silver, I will take 700 total value.
You got it. About 1,000
And then-
gold pieces in that case. Or 1,000 coins
then
in that case, we'll say.
And then I will go touch the bars.
Cast away, as well as you feel that feeling of pulling behind your navel as some sort of teleportation effect takes place.
I am going to, because I have smaller hands, if Ruzok took 700, I'm going to take half of that.
You got it. You take 350 GP.
Yeah.
You got it.
And then I'm going to stop here in front of Saya. I'm going to say, I don't know if taking the gold is a trap, but I'm willing to try anything for my survival. See you on the other side. And then I'm gonna go and touch the door.
Vanishing as well. Zaya. It's oddly lonely here within the alley now.
Oh, why? Why did I have to be assigned to a group of crazy maniacs? This is going to be the death of me, I'm certain of it. Oh, Arasante, why did you have to sell me? Why couldn't we have just, lived a happy life, where I'm not dying, and the constant threat of pain, and all this bullshit? I would love to just be performing on the streets, living normally. But instead, I have to deal with this because you sold me. Whatever. Your life is chaos, and I love chaos now, right? Fine. And she touches the door.
So, moments later, you find yourselves all surrounded by the noisome smell of refuse. You find yourself cast down upon the cobblestones of a dead-end alley somewhere in Waterdeep. Rags, old crates, empty bottles, rotting food, and worse around you. Stone walls covered in graffiti stained with filth. The smell of dried vomit and human waste is, overpowering.
Imagine that when they come into the alleyway, Echo's just sitting on a barrel, just eating an apple. What took you guys so long?
Rotten.
And I will say, because I'm terrible at math and I couldn't figure out how to add up, I took 740 total value.
Yes. Ruzak, immediately make a... What's your current strength?
Still 12.
Alright, super duper. Yeah, go ahead and make me a strength save.
Ooh, natural 1.
Super duper. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as immediately your spine begins to bend backwards as the hundreds of pounds of lead in your backpack begin to pull you downwards, slamming into the floor, and the Celestine unicorn on top of you.
That was a single point away from killing me.
Oh no, that's probably why he rolled a d4. You would have become the meme. You would have been the wizard. You would have died from 1d4
Gentle
damage.
Fang, go ahead and make me a strength save.
Well, at least you can't die from this.
With an 11, you are bent double under the weight of your own avarice, yet it is not as great as Ruzak's was. Immediately, though, it feels like you're carrying boulders in your pockets as you begin to fish out heavy lead weights instead of coins.
Saya is going to immediately start attempting a medicine check on Ruzak, who is bent in half, I suppose.
He's got that bugbear flexibility, so he can bend backwards without completely breaking, but it's still really uncomfortable looking.
Yeah. I'm going to absolutely just be just CPR on this bugbear.
Very good. That's a success. Ruzak here unconscious. As you guys look toward the mouth of the alley, it is still very much nighttime in Waterdeep. You can see the occasional drunk meandering about the street, or the occasional cut purse scooting furtively from alley to alley. Ruzak's unconscious, though.
Guys,
with your 11 medicine check, it looks like he'll be at least an hour before he comes back into his own. What would the party like to do?
Guys, it's easy. Just carry me there.
Yeah, let's just carry you
and the dragon and my
the unicorn.
740 pieces of gold.
Why do you keep saying a dragon? It's a unicorn.
Let's go ahead and take a 15-minute break as the party considers their options here.
Right. I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs. That's a lot.
I keep thinking of the platinum dragon instead of the platinum unicorn.
Because you said it before, and I was like, and character be like, Ruzak, that's a unicorn. Have you never seen one before?
Well, I literally made a dragonborn paladin the other day that followed Bahamut, and I keep thinking the platinum dragon.
Fair. How much time do we have to meet this guy?
We have a few hours, right?
He said like 11 hours.
Yeah,
12,
so
11 hours.
Yeah, so we probably have like between all of those shenanigans, we probably have like I'm gonna say like 9-10 hours. So we can take an hour break, get you back up.
Yeah, that was definitely not like multiple hours of shit.
No.
We just went into a room, checked for traps, took a dragon, had a short fight, and then teleported out.
Yeah.
I think it's up to Ben, but
Yeah.
I could try to make another meal and then, I don't know, something comes from that. Remember, I had
Hey,
some
we-
sort of,
There's apples in this alley.
yeah, rotten apples. I can
My
make like an
rotten
apple stew if I cut away the rot.
Just like cut off the mold.
Yeah, probably bits of corn in here somewhere.
It's not like the first time we ate moldy apples.
That's right. We're the Fang Gang.
We love moldy apples.
Eating mold's our game.
You know, we had to do that once with our group too, when we were especially poor.
Mhm.
The gold is
I remember.
all lead.
Oh, so it's not gold, it's lead. But can we sell the lead?
I mean, probably yes, but it's lead. It weighs a fuck ton.
Okay.
We
But what
cannot
can I-
carry the lead.
What can I do with the lead is what I'm asking, besides just dumping it out here in Vomit Alley.
I
I feel like
think
there's gotta be something.
I think for the moment the answer is we can't really do anything right now, but we can just dump it and hope it stays here and come back for it.
Does that
It's
include
lead,
the
it's not
15 platinum
gold.
I had before? I'm gonna assume yes.
Sorry, one more time. What was the question?
Does that include the 15 platinum I had the first time I left?
Absolutely, yeah. In fact, I should have rolled 2d4 for that. No, never mind.
All right, I will add. Oh, hang on. Let me add up the weight of this so I can change it to that many pounds of lead.
I mean, push come to shove, if we want to keep the lead, we can just like
Put it in the
Okay.
bag of holding.
we can put it in the bag of holding, or we can like if we can't fit in the bag of holding, we can like tuck it somewhere in this mess.
I
Doesn't
mean,
look like people are going to be coming back here that often.
But
I'm
what?
carrying 19 pounds of lead,
Jeez.
assuming it transferred pound for pound.
Terrifying.
I mean, if it went from 19 pounds of coins to lead, and your back bent backwards, it's sure enough that it increased in weight.
Well, I was also carrying a 200-pound unicorn. That probably contributed to the back problem.
So we can happily take a short rest here. You know, I'm a warlock. I love me a good short rest.
Yeah, I'm down to take a short rest and wait for Ruzok to wake
And
up.
I still have my hit dice.
Yeah,
And I have Song of Rest.
and I can
Yeah.
also prepare a meal out of these rotten ass apples I found lying in Vomit Alley.
You know, normally I would just veto it, like if it were any other group, but given that it's Fang Gang, I think you guys have probably eaten worse.
Yeah, we have.
For sure.
I was just thinking, we just absolutely adore moldy apples.
Let me go back here and hunt for the rodents and rats that are back here eating the vomit. I would love to catch a rat and use that and make put a little rotten apple that I've cut off the rotten bits and stuffed the rat with and cook it over a little fire.
Remember that time Gobs threw up 3 times after eating the rat stew you made?
Yeah, but this time it'll be different. I have apples.
Plus,
Yeah,
it's
I'm-
only dogs that for up.
You didn't even cook it. You just gave me a rat that you cut open and put apples in.
It's good that way. Helps you grow strong.
It turns out that Edna the Anchor's rat bag had nothing but apples in it too.
Were
She
they
is a
moldy?
cat.
I'm gonna be sticking to rations. I know they're 2-year-old rations, but I'd rather have that than what's about to be made.
Never know. Let me roll my cook's tools. Where
Go
are
for it.
they? Where are they? Just to see how good
No,
it is.
not yet. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna need you to cook first. I'm gonna need people to eat, and then we're gonna roll the cook's tools.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this is fun. Yay. Okay. Well,
Oh.
if you want to try some of my stuffed rat, it's here, and look what happens. Extra hit point per hit I spent. Wow.
You make that sound like in the most unattractive wow
Yeah.
possible. But you know what? Saya has bitten worse. And she's going.
Haven't we all,
I will
sister?
partake in this moldy stew stuff.
Well, so we'll adjudicate our short rest when we get back from our break. But oh, don't worry, Ruzak. Don't worry, Ruzak. I'm sure she'll spoon some into your mouth, and this might be what actually kills you.
The vomit will bring him back to life. It's a cure-all remedy, like honey.
I would save him some for when he wakes up, but I'm not gonna spoon feed him some of my rat stew because I feel like I would have
You can't
lived on the
appreciate it right now.
streets and saw people overdose from drugs, so I know that you can choke on your vomit.
I just imagine good gentle thing just makes our food for us, but then she's learned. It's like a thing where it's she's learning, so no one judge, and we're eating it, and we're like, oh my god, it's so good, and then you turn around with a proud look, and we all just spit it out and toss it aside.
I get really happy when I see that you guys are eating, and then when you don't eat, I get those kitty cat eyes, like Puss in Boots kitty cat eyes. You do like it?
Kitty soft paw eyes.
Yes.
Trust me.
Why won't you try any? Ben, can you still hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm gonna sing you the song that reminds me of you. Are you ready?
Are
you ready, Ben?
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
I think so.
It goes like this. Ready? And I'm sure you'll recognize it. Everyone should know this at this point. Ready? Okay, here it goes. Ben, 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 leave Ben, Ben, ooh. Ben, 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 Benly Ben. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh no!
Why?
Cops left. He doesn't like.
You are
Ryan's
all
gone
dropping
now.
like flies. You
Everyone
will
hates it.
disappear and die.
Oh my god.
You guys don't like 2.5 Men, or what's going on?
Y'all are a bunch of fucking divas. I streamed for one night.
I don't even know what it is.
I love
What's
it.
going on? This day is just happening.
Oh my god. When did we even go on break?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I'd say another 3 minutes, whatever.
Why not?
I
Yeah.
was gonna say it was 10 minutes ago ish.
Yeah.
This is completely random, but anyone ever play the fucking dot hack sign games for the PS2 that came out back in the day?
I never played the PS2.
Missing out,
lame.
dude.
I
Yeah,
had
you
it,
suck.
but I did not play that.
Hold on 1 second.
I always played Soul Calibur on the PS2.
Oh hell yeah, Soul Calibur and Shadow of the Colossus.
I never played that one. We didn't have that.
Well, what's
no.
your address? I'll mail it to you. I've been trying to get rid of mine because I bought it and then I don't actually have a PS2. I just have the
Yeah,
game.
neither do I.
Oh, dang it!
We've gotten rid of it since 2008.
I know. We have the PS5 in the living room and the PS4 in the bedroom.
I have a PS2. I just need to know where it is. Need to find it. It's in storage right
PS2
now.
in the streets, but a PS4 in the sheets.
Oh, nice.
I've got my PS5 right next to me because it's attached to the same monitor.
Aw, that's so cute.
I'm watching octopi hatch on Reddit.
Cool.
You know, we find the enjoyment in the strangest things.
I'm
I
thinking
started
mind flayers for some reason. I don't know why.
I started The Last Kingdom yesterday. I'm very invested in it now.
I started Jedi Survivor, and I'm addicted to it.
I've been trying to play Diablo 4 more regularly, but I just work full time. By the time I get home, I'm like, or I have game days like today, and I was just like,
Dude, some of y'all might judge me for this, but I'm on it. Like, I'm very indifferent about Star Wars. Like,
Yeah, me too.
You know, my last name. Actually, I will not say that. Never mind.
Is Skywalker.
No.
Oh.
like my
Your last name is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No.
my brother fucking loves Star Wars, but I'm just not really that into it.
I mean, I find it fun. You know, it's a fun concept and such. I think people overdo it a bit. You know, considering I'm looking at investing a lot of money into getting a Revan costume. I might not be much better, but
Yeah. I mean, like I've watched every movie and like I enjoy watching it, but I don't really have any interest in going back and rewatching it.
I
Friend's names is Anakin, and he was
That's
named
cute.
after Anakin from Star Wars.
Anakin is my favorite character.
yeah, but you know, you're also damning your child, your spawn, to be forever being teased like, oh man, Anakin, you jumped on the high ground. Oh man, Anakin, you shouldn't have slept with Padme, huh? Oh man, Anakin, you really fucked up, huh? Became all Darth Vader and shit. You're basically tormenting that child for perpetuity.
Yeah.
I know
Or, like-
I know a family whose last name is Potter
Ugh.
Oh, that must be horrible.
from before the book was written. They
I'm not
didn't
gonna lie.
like-
I have a Deathly Hallows tattoo, but I mean, I still support the trans people.
I like Harry Potter in the way that it doesn't make sense. There's so many plot holes in it, and I love it.
Do you want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
It's totally unrelated to anything we're talking about, but it was like a drunken like flashback from last night when I was
Oh,
going to the
please.
toilet.
Yes.
So when I got home last night, I was getting ready for bed, and I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna go use the toilet. And I went into my bathroom, and as I'm walking up to the toilet, this spider comes at me. But because I'm A, rat-arsed, and B, not wearing my glasses, I just see this black blob on the ground run at me, and I like freaked out, and I started like stumbling backwards, screaming for it to stop. I'm like, stop moving, trying to like scramble backwards, and then I couldn't like get myself back up because I have horrible balance. And then when I managed to actually like focus in on it and saw it was a spider, I was like, what the fuck, man? Why you got me screaming in my house to get away?
I love that.
I just remembered that when I was going to the bathroom. I was like, oh.
Skinny, your life is so interesting. Like, I don't know if that came out condescendingly, but like I really mean that. Like, you have just like every slice of life you share with us just makes your life sound so delightful.
Thanks. They're not daily, but they're great when they happen.
So, as we return from our rest here, it sounds like the party wants to attempt a short rest here in this vomit-ridden, human waste-covered alley.
I don't need to breathe, so I don't need to smell any of this shit.
Gobs is a goblin. He's kind of used to the environment.
You know what?
Wait,
No
We're
one,
used
no one ever said it. The adventuring life was glamorous. So, if you guys would like to do that, let me know what preparations you guys would like to take, if any, or what conversations you'd like to have.
Saya would realize that her favorite bow was missing. It's like, wait, who took
Oh,
my bow?
You can see it like on Gentle Thing. Like she is using it as decor.
Do you mind if I get my bow back? It took
What
me
bow?
like 4 weeks to make it.
Oh, well then, can't you just make another one?
But it took me really long time to make that one. Why would you take it from me?
It was an accident.
But I'm asking for it back. It belongs to me.
Fine. She'll give it back.
And she takes the bow and says, "Thank you," and ties a tighter knot on her hip. She has a cute little bow on the hip now. It's very cute and bowy. Well, in that meantime, in that hour's worth of short rest, she's going to take out her musical instruments, the flute, and just add into our bard's performance.
Echo, what's your reaction to that?
I'm like, trying to think how we should go about this. I feel like, cause it's Echo, she would see that she's like, Saya thinks she's adding it into the performance, but Echo's seeing this as like a competition or a battle. So then she's like trying to play harder and louder, and
And
putting her goddamn effort into this performance.
Gobs will take a rock or something and effectively just turn it into a jukebox because I can make a non-magical, non-verbal sound. So yeah, it just starts playing music. There.
This just becomes like the corner of vomiting music.
Hey.
Do we need to make any like checks to see who's performing better, or is it just like we're just dueling with flute versus violin?
Do you want to try?
I mean, you're a bard. You probably have expertise in performance.
Echo, think of what you stand to lose here, though.
Oh, I know, but think of what I stand by. Let's think of what I get when I win. It's like bragging rights. And plus, I have inspiration. I will use that.
Oh my god.
To
Really?
secure my win. I'll have you all know I'm going to use my inspiration.
The pure pettiness is so in character.
I think Saya would, be not as petty, but it's just like, well, I guess I can't. I can't please everyone, and she rolls a freaking 20. Fucking hell.
You can probably beat that. That's not the highest I can roll.
Oh,
Perfectly paired between the two of you. A wonderful compliment. Are you sure? Go for it, go.
What?
Ruin it.
No, please let the DM.
Stops just starts beatboxing.
Like completely out of rhythm, out of beat to everything else.
Just with the fart rock. It's not really beatboxing. Just the fart rock is. Oh my god, fantastic!
I'd love to see this as just like you're gonna give everything I have. Let me give 75%.
Oh my god.
And
So, gentle thing. Over the course of your rest here, as the two of them are, a great deal of music begins to emanate from this alley. As you begin the process of attempting to catch and cook a rat.
Mm-hmm.
What else are you doing over your short rest? Describe to me this meal that you're making here within this vomit-strewn alley.
Okay, so I see there's like a little board here that looks a little clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up and kind of move it over here into this corner. And I'm going to set down here. And this is going to be my little cooking station and whatever. So I'm going to use it and cut up the apples.
Yeah. The moment
like I
that
said,
you grab the juvenile mimic, its tiny teeth latch onto your wrist as you smack it against the wall a couple times until it returns to its board shape.
Can I make friends with it?
It's dead. It's gone.
Oh, dang it! You know I want one as a pet. I love a pet mimic. Okay, well
You know,
then.
you know, you should have given that to the changeling, and then the changeling would have had a pet mimic. The irony.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So I guess I'll still use the mimic's dead body. Can you eat mimic?
I mean, it has been described as very rubbery.
No,
It's basically
leather
like
work.
eating tape,
Leather
right?
work.
All right.
Let the artist work.
Yeah, let's eat tape. Yeah, rat tape. Rat tape.
Leather work. You know, fondant.
Yeah.
Fondant.
Alright.
It's kind of like fondant, you know, gentle thing.
Okay.
What would you like to do? In fact, a mimic can look like anything, just like a cake.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna eat the mimic, but I could maybe use like pieces of it. Like if it has teeth available, I could maybe
This
use
is
the
your
teeth.
substitute rat?
No, this is just like to help, like using a sharp tooth as a toothpick kind of thing,
You got it.
right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm
Uh.
gonna use my dagger to cut up the apple and to skin the rat as I need to, and skewer it with my rapier, like put the whole rat like poked through to make like a little, I don't know, what was it called? Like a spit roast,
Shish
I guess?
kebab?
Yeah, kind of like that. And then it'll have like apples on there too. And then I will roast it over a little cook fire, which I would be shielding with my body as best I can and to keep it out of the wind. And yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. Cooked rat, cooked rodent with apples. It's gonna have that like sweet juiciness to it, along with the saltiness of the rat meat. I think it smells delicious to my feline nose.
If she tries to feed me, I'm just gonna die.
I have 2 rapiers, Echo.
Oh, I thought you were just using your shiny rapier.
No.
You're just like,
Wait, and you
Okay.
didn't give me one?
No, I got the other one, and then the other one was on my hip, I guess. You know, I was holding it.
Very good. So, as you begin to feed, the party here, serving, servings to people one by one. Who wishes to partake of the meal? Given how what we just seen of it being produced.
You know, I'm not one to be impolite and refuse food, especially after we nearly died together. Saya will be bold and just like, oh, I'll take a bowl,
Nice.
and a skewer.
Nice. I give you some. I'm obviously gonna eat it.
yeah, I'll go for it. Sure.
I was just fucking not touching that shit.
Now, is this where we take our where we get our long rest hit dice, or is this
Oh, no,
where
not
we
yet.
die
This-
vomiting?
This is first and foremost where someone will go ahead and roll me a d12
Oh God, no.
as we attempt our random encounter die before the short rest here.
Here, I've had such luck rolling. Why don't I do it?
You did it, Rizak. You're unconscious.
Use your inspiration.
I don't think that's how that works, and I don't have inspiration.
Huh. Very good. With the 10 here, the sounds of music do very little more than occasionally draw a curious onlooker, either someone heading home at the end of the business day or someone just heading out in order to tack another one on at the end of the night, depending on how loudly they caterwaul. A couple silver pieces flipped down the alley toward Gentle Thing toward Saya and Echo from the curious onlookers that occasionally pause to listen in. The smells of Gentle Things cooking here, though. Go ahead and roll me roll me a wisdom-based cook's utensils check.
Right. I can't wait. I hope I do really good.
Are you proficient with cook's utensils?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
I'm excited.
Wisdom. Here we go. Select proficiency. Hooks.
11. It's not terrible. Doesn't frighten anyone off. Gobbs is right though. It's very rubbery. Very rubbery. The flavor's good, but each mouthful takes about a full solid minute in order to chew down here.
It's nice.
It's
It's like
just
time.
Echo's just like, just
It's
think
like
of jawlines
calamari, but
that
you
were
can't really
bad.
chew it.
It's like you're eating the frozen pizza from Kroger, but with the wrapping still on it.
So go ahead and spend your hit dice, those of you that wish to do so, as the party achieves a short rest here. At the end of which, Ruzak comes back to consciousness with a single hit point, yet again.
My spell slots return, baby.
With 19 pounds of lead.
And I need to the Song of Rest. What does that turn into?
It was a 4.
It was a 4.
So
Okay.
our hit die +4.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
You had to expend hit die to gain benefit from it, right?
Yeah.
I did. I rolled it
So-
earlier.
I think
No.
he's asking for himself.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
I'm
Like,
not
this
going to use my hit die just in case for some reason.
Do they get +1 from my delicious meal, Ben?
The silence speaks.
Yeah, those that partook certainly do.
Oh my God, that
Yay!
perfectly back up to full HP.
Yeah.
One extra hit point per hit die spent.
Saya gets up and looks towards Echo. It's like, you're a really good performer. You know, we should try and do a duet.
Ruzak, as you come back to consciousness at the end of the hour to the sounds of music and the smell of cooking, for a brief moment, you hope that your party may have managed to convey you all back to the Skewered Dragon. Hell, maybe even to the address where you were intended to meet your host. But as you blink back to consciousness, you find yourself in a vomit-covered alley with your party chewing on rats.
You make it sound so bad.
The Celestine unicorn having not been moved off your chest, at least I didn't hear anyone say they attempted it.
No.
No,
we just left him.
We
We just left it there.
So you return to
Yeah.
consciousness with 1 HP.
What did I do to deserve this?
Ruzak, do you want some rat?
It's quite deliciously rubbery.
No, it's good.
Would you want the rat fucking concoction, or do you want 2-year-old ration?
All I'm gonna say is the rat tastes good, and just think of our jawlines after eating this. They might have
I
been
hate all of you.
muscles we're using. Also, Ruzak, you better move the unicorn off key. I think it's hurting me pretty bad. He takes another bite.
The rat.
I also imagine Equus sitting on the unicorn on Ruzak.
Do I have the reach to go up and do the forehead flick thing?
Just barely with those bugbear limbs. You gotta get it with the middle finger though, right at the tip.
Oh, okay, I'll get
God
off.
damn it.
It's just comfy.
All right.
I will shoulder the unicorn with the cloak over it and stand up. Well, I'm not 100% positive if I dreamed this in my delirious state or not, but I believe our destination has changed. We are now going to this place in the castle district.
What do I know about that?
First, let's find out where we are. We should just peek out of the alley and check. That would tell us where we are.
Bro, I will do that.
Hey guys, sorry to bow out a little bit early here today, but I have a prior appointment I need to attend. Saya will happily distract people and do all the goodness, but I just gotta go.
Okay.
I think this is a reasonable point for us to end the session tonight. In that case, as the party.
Please, no, don't close on my account. If you guys want to drop off the unicorn, unless there's more combat.
I'll tell you guys what's going to happen next. Is the next stage is going to be a cross-town trip that's going to be represented by a series of skill challenges as the party
Oh,
aims to
God.
convey the
Hey.
unicorn. Pardon?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be a skill challenge. I think it'd be good for the whole party to be there. So
Okay.
I think this is a
Oh my
reasonable place for us to end the session for tonight. You've just conquered Blue Alley. You've retrieved the Celestine Unicorn, as well as this Moon-touched Rapier, and you have survived the final ambush from the shadows, demonstrating a great deal of teamwork in a very difficult combat. Well done, guys. You guys accomplished a lot tonight.
And
Thanks,
we hit
Ben.
level 3.
Do we?
Looks at Ben.
No.
Ben?
Damn.
Oh.
Why would you achieve
think we
that?
have
Darn
to-
it.
Hell no.
I just want spells.
Hell no. No.
I think we have to finish our quest first.
We're taking it slow here, folks. We'll see. But we'll see what you accomplish next time. We'll see how effectively you complete this quest, as it is a very big city that stands between you and your destination. But be making your
Right.
plans. Be considering how you're gonna get Ruzak off of 1 fucking HP, because the boy is currently in commoner mode, practically, in terms of his survivability.
All right, guys, I really gotta go.
Have a
I'm
good
sorry
night,
to
Subs.
do this in the middle of your stream, Ben.
No,
I'm
you're
very
good,
sorry.
dude. No, don't apologize. Have a good night,
Alright.
dude.
Peace out.
So,
Skitty,
Mm-hmm.
I have a thought for something that I want Ruzak and Echo to work on, but I'll say that after everybody else gets out of here.
It's not
God.
nice.
Secrets. I'm excited.
That's
I'm
so
already in.
rude. That's mean.
Oh, y'all get the fuck out. No, I'm joking.
I'm just
sorry, I
waiting.
was
For,
fucking texting. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm just waiting for downtime for that sweet,
Sorry.
sweet tournament reward. I want my bird.
I know you want that bird. The bird is on its way.
All I'm
Right.
imagining is you getting this bird and then just Gentle Thing just eating it.
Yeah.
Gentle thing, I am putting a bounty on the bird right now. If you can kill and eat the bird, I will increase a random stat by 1.
Right.
If you eat the magic bird, there will be rewards for it.
Right. Well, I did say don't bring birds around me.
If you try and eat the burbs, Gobs will fight back, and he can deal a fuck ton of damage.
This
is true.
I want to see you catapult Gentle Thing over the city of Waterdeep. Alright, kudos, guys. If y'all have any questions or comments for me, I'm more than happy to hear them. Uh-huh.
What?
How much?
Oh, I was that, and also, is there the availability still open for the Monday game? I was looking into that, but every time I hopped on, you were on Do Not Disturb.
No problem. Which Monday game? The 3 o'clock or the 10 p.m.?
It was the level 4 one. I don't know which
Level
that.
4 one. So we got 2. There's actually... Oh, that's intrigue in the City of Shade. They just moved to level 5, and yeah, we have an opening. We have an opening for Monday night. If you're interested in that, that would be great, dude.
Is same rough price?
Hi, Bob.
Oh no, the Monday night game's actually $8 per person per hour.
So it's a little more
A little
expensive.
pricier, yeah, but it's a 100% custom content game taking place in Gloomhaven.
Okay, so that's the trade-off of the little. Okay, so it's $3 extra, but it's all custom.
100% custom content, yeah.
Oh, is it not my one? Is it the other
No,
one?
it's the other one, Intrigue in the City of Shade, at
What-
10
what-
p.m.
Which one is Skydian?
That's Adventures in the Sunless Realms, and that is basically we're doing a Tales from the Yawning Portal like dungeon crawl series, with some fun overland adventuring and like a Sword Coast sandbox stuff in that one. I think that's I think is at capacity right now though, right? We've got 6 people in that, at least nominally.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Then maybe the 5. I'll try and hop online to see if I could have to expense things, but first to make sure.
Talk to Asobi about it, because Asobi is in that game. In fact, Asobi commissioned that game from me.
All right.
But yeah.
I'll just tell you if I'm interested in any other one, because I'm just looking at potentially joining, because there's a character I've had that I've been wanting to play, but I don't want to bring them in because I think it doesn't work with they won't work with this group.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, let me know what you think about it. Go ahead and get at me in PMs. I'm usually on Do Not Disturb lately, but you're more than welcome to message me. That's just so I'm not getting pinged all day when people are messaging me.
All right.
Yeah, kudos, guys.
Okay.
If any of the rest of y'all have any questions or comments, I'm happy to hear them. Otherwise, I'm gonna get out for the evening.
Uh,
I'm good.
yeah, I don't think so.
Kudos. Have a good night, y'all.
Bye.
GG.